welcome in, welcome in. There's almost no delay. Let's go, Ricky. I'll answer you immediately. I'm glad you like the movie though. It's like just like a cute coming of age movie, you know, like just about her growing up and also kind of sadness, but you know, it was cute. And welcome in, Cosme. How are you? And Jimmy, thank you so much for the 9 months. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. Can't believe it's been 9 months, huh? Cute outfit, thank you. You guys know like my Uniqlo heat tech is like, it's so good because I have so many like tank tops, right? But like I can't wear them in the winter because it's too cold. Like I'm not gonna turn up my heat that high in the house, and I'm gonna be wearing like a sleeveless shirt, right? So here I am, heat tech always. I'm layering like you guys, you guys watch like Disney Channel growing up, and you know how they always wear like a tank top, and then they wear like a t-shirt, and then they wear like a long sleeve shirt, and then they wear like shorts, and then they wear like long pants. Like, you know, they layer so much in their shows. I kind of sometimes I feel like that. If I wear like a t-shirt and like a tank top over top, I feel like it's cute, but I also feel like I'm in a Disney Channel show. You really enjoyed it. I'm glad, Ricky. Yeah, I just thought it was really cute. Like, I don't know. I love coming of age films. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Like, I know sometimes they're like, they're not like the most like eventful. Like sometimes like nothing really happens that much in the show or movie or whatever. But like it's just like it feels very like nostalgic. Takes you back to like, I don't know, when you were younger and stuff, and just like them just growing up, going through like normal things, you know. And sometimes I just really like that. I actually like that quite a bit. But you know, I also like a good superhero movie. I haven't watched. I was gonna watch Black Panther last night, but I didn't feel like it. So I have not watched it yet, but I will watch it eventually. I know it just came out like a few days ago, so I'll check it out. Wait, Chikana, you watched it, right? What did you think? Not an ad? If Uniqlo sponsored me, I'd be so happy. I would take that in a minute. Mid-Conda, it was only okay. I heard it was only okay, because like, I don't know, like the circumstances surrounding the movie, obviously, like, you know, there's only so much you can do, right? Like, they kind of had to work around not having Chadwick Boseman in it, right? So, understandable, understandable. When you need to stock up on Uniqlo when I go to Italy. Oh, do they have it there? That is exciting. Yeah, it's just, what are you gonna get? Heat tech? I mean, if you live in Norway, surely you need a lot of heat tech, you know? I even got heat tech leggings. But then I don't need to wear them because I don't go outside when it's like that cold. But like heat tech leggings are great because you could wear them like under your jeans and it's like extra warm. It was very predictable. Just wanted to see your peeps. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of Marvel movies have been kind of like, kind of mid, you know? It's pretty relatable in some scenes, the ones where they're all pretending to be asleep, and as soon as the teacher goes away, they all wait. Oh yeah, that was so funny too. I mean, okay, to be fair though, in school trips, when I did school trips, the teachers don't check in. I mean, they check on you before you go to bed. And then they're like, go to sleep now. And then like, you're like, okay. And then also, okay, we had a few school trips growing up. We had like some that are like kind of like outdoor, you know, like outdoor kind of like camping, like you sleep in a cabin sort of vibe. And then we had a couple like school trips where we like, it was like a vacation kind of school trip, and we all had hotel rooms. It was a bit different between those things, because in the camp one you had like counselors, so it's not really like the teacher. But then in the school one we had like hotel rooms, so like they weren't really checking in on us, you know. If we were being like rowdy in the hallways or something, they'll get mad. But like if we're just like chilling in a room till like 2 a.m., they don't say anything because like they know we're gonna have to wake up early. So it's like if you stay up late, that's your fault, you know. Probably a lot of plain teachers for the most part. I mean, Uniqlo is so good for basics. That's literally what it is, right? When it comes to like the actual like fashion clothes and stuff like that, it's not really my style. We thought Avatar 2 was streaming on Disney. Probably in a little bit they're gonna release it and you have to pay $30 to watch it, or you can wait till it's fully out onto streaming. I feel like the $30 is never worth that unless you're gonna like watch it like with a bunch of people, you know, like if you're like for example, if you have like a family of 4 and you all want to watch Avatar together, it's gonna be cheaper to stream it on Disney Plus for like $30 than it is to go to the movie, because the movie tickets are so expensive. Movie tickets are ridiculously expensive. It's like, here it's like almost 20 bucks for a movie. And then if it's like the VIP theater, it's like 25, like 30, something like that. I was going to, I mean, is it the same in America? Do you guys have half off movies on Tuesdays? Because we have that. And it's very exciting. So like Tuesdays, those bopping, you know? The movie comes on a Friday, but the Tuesday after is like the big day. Popcorn at the movie theater is so much money. Yeah, they make all their profit from the concession. That's why like you get like popcorn is so expensive, but then you get like a drink, and like the drink would be like normally like $1, but then they charge like $10, you know? And then like, oh my god, you have like the packs of candy, and it's like a really small pack, and it's like $10, and you're like, oh my gosh. You can always just bring your own food, I guess. I don't get popcorn at the movies. I'm usually too like, it's such a scam, so I just never bother with it. And it's like, it's only 2 hours, you know? It's not like I need popcorn. And now I have braces, so like I wouldn't even get it anyway. Actually my mom's boyfriend, I think it was not this Christmas, but maybe the Christmas before, he gave me like one of those like gift cards that like you can get a popcorn and a movie. And I haven't used it yet because I can't eat popcorn during a movie unless I want to take out my braces, eat all the popcorn at once, and then put the braces back in, which does not sound fun. I tell you, some lady stuck a dog into a theater, a burger, and then the dog was munching on the burger. Wait, what? The burger wasn't for her? That's so funny. You might go for the Super Mario film? I don't know if I want to see that in the theater. Like, I don't care enough to see it in the theater, but like, I probably would watch it later if it's on like a streaming service. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in a theater. You can sneak anything into it. They don't care. Like, the people working there, they're like teenagers. They don't care if you sneak in like McDonald's into the theater. They don't check your bag, you know? You could bust out a whole pizza in there and it'll be fine, you know? Welcome in, Red Miss. How are you? Like, even if it's bad, it's gonna be entertainingly bad. That's true. I mean, it's just like a fun time. Like, if you want to go to the theater with some friends, you know? I think it's just like Mario movie will be chill. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Glad you're doing well. We're talking about movies. You like Mario lore? Are you gonna go? I feel like the theater experience might be mixed, you know? There's gonna be a lot of kids there, right? You're gonna have some kid kicking at the back of your seat or like speaking during the movie, you know? Here, speaking of the VIP theaters, the VIP theaters are 19 plus, so there's no kids there. They also need ID to get in, which you cannot forget. You're playing Fortnite. Oh, good luck. Hope you get a battle royale. Y'all hear we may get a direct this month? I mean, we should get a trailer soon, no? We only have like 3 more months left. Or to hurry up. You're gonna take your dad? Does your dad like Mario? I think my mom probably would be able to name Mario. She definitely knows Mario. Do you think should I ask her to name the Mario character? I'm going to her house like soon. Should I ask her how many Mario characters do you think my mom can name? Aside from Mario. I think she would know Luigi. She grew up in Japan. Like, surely she knows Luigi. I don't think she knows like Waluigi or like Wario. Oh, probably Peach. Or Mushroom, not Mushroom, what's his name? Toad. Not Mushroom. Sorry. And that's including naming them in Japanese. I think, because in Japanese, Toad is called, I think he's called, actually, I don't know what he's called. Is it called Kinoko? Kinopio? Something like that? Oh yeah, and also Bowser. She might know Bowser. You're playing it solo, but you can still win Battle Royale, right? Because everyone's playing solo. Is that how it works? Because you're not playing with squads, right? You've seen every Toy Story in the theater with your dad. Aw, even the 4th one? That's awesome. You think none, Jimmy? There's no way. She would surely know Luigi. Your dad loves Mario. Thought Mario was Mexican for the longest time. Aw, he is Italian. You think 4? Welcome in, Lomi, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Mario. That sounds legit. Maybe Toad though. I think maybe like possibly Toad, you know? You think Donkey Kong? I don't know. What was popular back in the day? When did Waluigi come out? Because he wasn't there from the start, no? He probably was added later. Because, I think my mom left Japan in like the early 90s. So it would have to be before that, I think. Because we didn't have any Mario games at home. Yeah, we didn't have any Mario games at home. Except on the DS, but she wasn't like watching us play on the DS. So like the Wii and stuff like that, we didn't have any Mario games. Donkey Kong was literally the first Mario character. Yeah, but I feel like how prevalent is he in like the culture, you know? Because she wasn't playing the games. Like my mom didn't play the games. Like if it was like if they were like on advertisements or on like TV or something like that, I think that's where she would know. I think I would agree Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and maybe Toad. You know? I feel like that would be like the ones. Remember when Peach was called Princess Toadstool? No. I think my first Mario game was probably like Mario Kart or like New Super Mario Bros. That's the one I played, but I used a lot of cheats. So I don't know if it really counts. Can you wish me good luck? Of course, good luck. I hope you get a Battle Royale. Or at least get in the top 3. Peach wasn't a name until Mario 64. Oh, the Mario lore. Chikano is an expert. Oh, I saw a video recommended to me about the Mario lore. The Peach that they showed in the trailer, they showed a new trailer, right? But then like the Peach they showed was like a different Peach or something like that. I can't remember. Can I wish you good luck? With what? Depends what it is. And welcome in, Kevin. How are you? Brock? Paper. I win. Wait. UK company. Donkey Kong with UK company? But Donkey Kong is like around a lot, you know? I'm not doing anything in particular, but luck is always handy. We don't believe in luck. I already wished you luck, Red Mist, like 3 times. Gotta listen for my response. I said I hope you get a Battle Royale. Can I wish you good luck? Sure, Lomi. Wish me good luck. I thought you were gonna play a game of Wild Rift. If it was Wild Rift, I would have 100% wished you good luck, you know? Good luck everyone except me. What? I don't need luck right now. I'm not doing anything. And Alpha, thanks for the 50 bits with the Hestu dance. How are you doing today? I hope you're surviving the cold. And good luck, Miji. Thank you, Lomi. I appreciate it. You got luck from Lomi, you're capped. I'm capped on luck. I can only have 1 good luck. And welcome in, Suha. How are you? We're just chatting about Mario, you know? Miji, good luck on chatting. Yeah, I don't need luck. My chatting skills are unmatched. Thank you. I mean, you guys are providing like half the content. If no one was chatting back, I think it would be really hard. You're defrosting? Is it warming up? What is a sorry, are you warm inside right now? Is what I was trying to say. I got distracted. How about like a praying one? Oh, what is the emote? Oh, I think it might be like a luck one would be like a praying one, right? Wait, it's gone. Oh no, it's here. Found it. The praying one? Or we don't have like a luck one, do we? Like actually that would be a useful emote, no? Like good luck. I feel like you say that a lot. Like in like speedrun streams and stuff, like everyone says good luck. Surely that should be an emote. But I guess how do you like represent? I guess you could just have a sign that says GL. I guess that would work. Warm inside. Your Google Hubs at -21 without the wind chill. That sounds so cold. Stay inside. Yeah, stay inside. Be warm. Eat your French onion soup in the dark, of course. Good luck on the polls. True. That is the one time I do need good luck. Good luck jungling. I don't think luck is gonna help me when I'm jungling. I haven't been filled jungle in like a long time though. It's only happened like twice and never again. Because I put it last. You live in the dark, of course. Man, I want my blanket. Speaking of cold, I want my blanket. Oh yeah. Luck of the Irish. Wow, thank you. I like, did you guys try to find 4-leaf clovers when you were growing up? Are they actually that rare? I actually have no idea. I think I would like sometimes look for it, but like, I don't think I tried that hard. I wasn't that superstitious even as a kid. What are you guys, what language are you? Is that French? 4-leaf clovers are uncommon, but not very rare. You found a bunch, you've never found one. You've got a 5-leaf clover. Dang, Chicano flexing is luck. Do you feel like you're extra lucky? You found a 4-leaf poison ivy. I mean, that kind of counts. It's like, just don't touch it. But you know, sometimes, some people do not get a reaction to poison ivy. I found that out recently because someone posted on Reddit and they said they got revenge on their family who was being really like, their family was being really terrible to them and like, you know, just like bullying them and like giving them a terrible time. So they put poison ivy into the shampoo in their house. But like they weren't affected, but their family was. We also never looked for it, but anyway, I mean, if you never look for it, then surely you'd never find one. Often, cuckoo is French slang for hello. I do not know that. Good, now you know. And welcome in, Pansier. You found some? Well, I hope you got some good luck from that. You lost it. Must explain your bad. Do you think you have bad luck? I feel like it must be average, no? I feel like I have average luck. You know how early humans would know which berries are poisonous or not? By eating them, right? Would I be a bad early human? I have no idea. That's cool. Why not just pink hair dye in the bottles? I think their family was like really terrible. Like they were like abusive pretty much. So I think, and they couldn't get out. So it's like, it is harmless, you know? In that situation, it's like, understandable, you know? They would tell each other. Nah, surely you just eat it. You would feed it to your enemies. Like you're like, this guy's kind of annoying. Let's just make him try the berries. You say it's a bit average. Yeah, if I'm like, the only time in my life where I can like quantify my luck is like Genshin pulls, right? So like with the Genshin pulls, I think I've been like pretty average, you know? Maybe slightly luckier than average, but like still like not like crazy or anything. And they would see if animals would munch on them first. I guess, but like, what if the animal dies, you know? Would be sucked to be that guy who guinea pigs berries and mushrooms and stuff. I mean, someone has to do it. In that case, I'd do both. They would be itchy and pink. I mean, the pink could be kind of cute though, you know? I guess if it's on your body, like you get hair dye all over your body, that's kind of annoying. But like, my hair is falling apart again. But it fell apart less quickly than when I had it white, right? Because now it fades to white and then it goes yellow. So I had that like in between phase because it was pretty pink before. Now it's like not pink at all, right? Contrary to popular belief, cavemen didn't really live in caves and were as smart as we are. Really? As smart as we are? I mean, I am a very intelligent person. No, I'm kidding. But I guess I just building on the degree, right? Or not the degree, like the information before. Like we're more advanced, but that's only because it's like slowly progression. Um, Cavemen, who the heck is Graham? Cavemen were smarter than us because they had to use their brains to survive. I mean, we do a lot of brainy things though. Could a caveman solve a Zelda dungeon? I don't know. Move to the animal eating the berries? No, but the animal wouldn't eat it unless it's bad. Or unless it's good, sorry. Unless the animal is stupid. They knew every plant and animal within their natural range. They were expert survivalists. Yeah, they're probably better survivalists than me. And welcome in, Scoop. How am I? I'm doing good. How are you? Happy Saturday. AI intellectual. Yeah, I don't know. If a Zelda dungeon provided food for the cavemen, they would figure it out pretty quickly. Humans can learn anything provided incentive. That is true. I guess that's true. I would be the worst survivalist. But I feel like I would never need to use it, you know? I think given enough time, I could make a fire. Like given like a lighter, you know? Or some sort of like flint or something. I think given enough time, I could make a fire. I think I kind of understand from watching TV. I think I kind of understand. You have to like, you can't just like throw wood and light on fire, you know? That's not how it works. Good too. You came home from Disney Springs. Wait, what's Disney Springs? Is it like a Disney park? I actually have no idea. I'm assuming it's... I've like vaguely heard of it, but I'm actually not sure what it is. I'm a fake Disney adult. If we can't solve Zelda temples, what makes you think cavemen can? True, true. And they wouldn't have Google to look up the guides. Because we are not motivated enough. Is the shopping center located in Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida? Oh, is it like downtown Disney in like California Disneyland? Like the part in the middle where you don't have to pay for the park pass? You can just go shopping there? I think I know what you mean. That part's cool. I like it. You're buying gifts for your friend for her birthday? Oh, that sounds like a great place to get gifts. I was just speaking about this recently. I want to go to Disneyland. I miss Disneyland. It was downtown Disney, but not anymore. Ah, okay. I know exactly what you mean then. I hope you got some good gifts. You want Disney stuff? There must be a Disney store near you, no? I'm sure you could just go anytime. And there's Disney stuff at like Walmart. You can just go anywhere. Actually, like if you look at like the Disney store online, they actually have some cool stuff. Like the stuff that's not like kids' toys. Like they have like fancier stuff. It's actually really cool. Disneyland in California is the best. I know, I want to go. I haven't been to the California Disneyland since like 2017. And then I haven't been to... I went to the one in Japan in like 2020. You bought a turning red panda ears headband and a stationery... Oh, that sounds adorable. You sound like... I'm sure your friend will be very happy. We go to Disneyland in Paris? Yeah. I was literally speaking about this with Jack. He was like, oh, I'd be down to like buy a TwitchCon ticket for one day and then spend the other day in Disneyland. Because like TwitchCon is not that exciting. So I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'll be so down for that. I want a plush of the dog from Coco. Ooh, I don't know if they have that. You'd have to check. The merch is so expensive. You're supposed to buy a $100 Switch bag. Oh, is it like a fancy one though? Because like usually they're pretty good quality. But yeah, Disney, everything at Disneyland, like Disney related, is kind of expensive. You seen Turning Red? No, I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's pretty good though. I'm a bit behind on my Pixar films, I would say. I've seen all the Disney movies, but I'm a bit... Actually, I haven't seen Raya. But I heard it wasn't that good anyway, so I didn't watch it. But I'm a bit behind on my Pixar. You love Disney California Adventure? Ooh, what's everyone's favorite ride at Disneyland? Mine is Indiana Jones, and I've never even seen Indiana Jones. The ride is just so fun. You Disney Plus? I do. So I'll get around to it eventually. It was a cute mini backpack ones with good quality. Yes, those are really, really cute. But But I don't like wearing too much Disney merch. Like I don't wanna look weird. You know, like like one or two things, cute. I used to have these Disney princess sneakers, and they were so cute. But that was like in high school, and now they're like, I wore them too much, and I had to throw them away. Apparently Zolo dogs need sunscreen and lotion regularly. Aww. Toy Story Mania, that one is fun too. The ones where you can shoot stuff, that's very exciting. When I was growing up, I loved like the Buzz Lightyear one, because they didn't have Toy Story Mania yet. But like the Buzz Lightyear one with the pew pew, that was a great one. Indiana Jones. Oh, you haven't been to any Disneyland? Don't. Yeah. Well, I guess do they have that in? They must have it in Paris, no? We'll have to go on Indiana Jones. It's so fun. It's like a type of ride that only Disneyland can do, because it's like very like there's so many moving elements. Like there's like it's like being in a Indiana Jones movie, or like playing an Uncharted game. It's like that kind of thing. It's like set pieces, right? Where everything is like together. You liked Raya? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know Turning Red is on Disney Plus. I'll get around to it eventually. And you've never been to Disneyland? Ricky has never been to Disneyland? Well, I hope you can go one day if you're interested. It is like really, really expensive though. So if you don't like it, then like it's not worth it. Yeah, I don't want to look like a Disney adult. Yeah. You should have like bags or like keychains merch. Yeah. I think I have a few keychains here and there. One time I got on the Mount Everest ride at Animal Kingdom, and wow, how awful it was. Turns out the picture I received, I made a trauma and paranoid expression. Wait, how old were you? Were you like an adult, or were you like, you were the young? Because I went to Universal Studios in Japan when I was, honestly like 10, maybe less than that, maybe like 8 or something like that. And we were scared of every ride, and we have a picture of us on like the 4D, not 4D, like I think you wear like 3D glasses, and it's like a Spider-Man ride. It's not supposed to be scary. And all of us, me, my brother, my cousin, and two of my cousins, we were all crying. We had taken off the 3D glasses because it was like too scary. Even though Spider-Man wasn't like a scary guy or anything. It was just like the ride was too intense. When is Disney gonna make a Vader series? They should make a Sith series. That would be really cool. I'm sure it's coming. They're making like infinite series. They're really milking it. My favorite ride is the Paradise roller coaster in California Adventure. That's the Incredicoaster, right? They changed it. But that one's pretty fun. I like a good roller coaster. But I don't go to Disneyland for like thrill rides, you know? Like if I wanted to go on like really thrill rides, I go to like Six Flags, and I'd ride like every roller coaster because I love roller coasters. But like, but then at the same, I kind of prefer, given the option, if I'm already in California, I'd probably rather go to Disneyland just for like because it's like Disneyland is like everything, right? Like the entire like the streets that you walk through, and the food, and not food, like the food is kind of expensive, but like there's all the characters there, and it's like a nice atmosphere, and like it's like the vibes, you know? It's not all about the rides. You also never been to Disney World or Land? Have you been to in the East Coast, there's like Canada's Wonderland? Have you been there? I'm scared of rides. There weren't beforehand. Not too many of the rides at Disneyland are really intense though. Like, are you scared of like drops and stuff? Because that's different. Because like the Indiana Jones one just like goes really fast, but it's like it's like pretty flat. It's more like stuff is happening around you. They're like, oh my gosh, there's a huge boulder coming towards us, and then you like drive away, you know. And then there's like, you know, stuff happening, like Indiana Jones, like they like shoot like air at you to like you can pretend you're going through like Indiana Jones traps and stuff like that. It's more like the ride moves quickly, but it's not like dropped. Four Town? What's Four Town? You're around 11 at the time? 12? Yeah, that would understandably scared. I did when you're that young, everything is scary. Y'all ever been on the Tower of Terror? Yeah. Tower of Terror is fun. They changed it though. It used to be Twilight Zone, and now it is Guardians of the Galaxy. For all the Zoomers now, you know? I learned what ride is. I'm mostly the cool friend who stays outside of it holding everyone's bags. It's like remember in 20th Century Girl, Ricky? Where they were scared of the rides. You binge like the first several of seasons of Twilight Zone? Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on the new Tower of Terror that's like Gardens yet. But I have been on the Twilight Zone one many times. You never planned on it one time but had to cancel? Okay. I heard that one's huge, right? Canada's Wonderland. And welcome in, Tiger. You have HBO Max? I'm jealous. I have been I watched Chernobyl and I watched The Last of Us. But I don't have HBO. Yeah, we can do that then. Yeah. There's a bunch of rides. Like, there's only a few rides at Disneyland where there's like big drops and stuff like that. Tower of Terror is one of them. It's one of those elevator rides where the elevator drops. But most of the rides are just like, you know, like say like for example, like Snow White ride. You just like go through like an area where there's like animatronics and stuff around you, right? And like even like the most popular rides, like Pirates of the Caribbean, you just like go in slowly on a boat, you know? Like nothing crazy happens. It's more like about the spectacle. And like it's more of an experience than it is like focused on like actual ride stuff happening. You're totally the male lead because of that. Which one? The one she's romantically interested in? That could be you, Ricky. And welcome in, X Angel. Thank you. How are you? We're just chatting about theme parks. Canada's Wonderland is huge. We just had to knock off? You mean knock off HBO Max, Crave? Yeah. I think, yeah. I think if you want to watch the HBO shows, you have to have Crave. But you know what I mean, same thing. Same thing. If I was ever on the East Coast, I would want to hit up Canada's Wonderland, but I don't care. I don't care enough to like go out of my way to go there, you know? And it's a bit far for what, you know? Got Disney just for Avatar and HBO again for The Last of Us. Did you start watching it? Okay, I'm trying to adjust the volume. Sorry. Beep, 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 beep. Speaking of survivalists, yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything, don't worry. But like Bill in The Last of Us, what a survivalist guy, man. I would never. He's like, you know, he's like a prepper, you know, like a doomsday prepper, you know? And like when you think about it, those people would be like set in the, like if there's a zombie apocalypse, it's like you would be set, right? Like those people who like prepare like entire like cans of like non-perishable foods, and like Bill had like a ton of guns, which like normally I wouldn't be like, oh cool, but like in a zombie apocalypse, yes, I would love to know the guy with a bunker full of guns, you know? So in that situation, he's like, and he like knows how to make like traps. Like if you've ever played the games, Bill has like traps everywhere to like stop zombies from coming in and like even people from coming in. And he sets those all up himself. Like I would never be able to do that. What do you mean? Of course I've been watching it. We talked about this. I just don't know how far you got, cause like I'm very slow at watching stuff. But maybe you're on top of things. Did you start Chernobyl? There's a chocolate theme park near where I live called Hersheyland. Ooh, wait, that sounds amazing. Do they just sell chocolate everywhere? That'd be great. And I'm assuming they have rides. The guy knew exactly what to do. Yeah. Bill's built different, and it's so perfect because have you watched Parks and Rec? If anyone has watched Parks and Rec, Bill is played by Nick Offerman, who plays Ron Swanson, right? And Bill and Ron Swanson are like weirdly similar. They both like have like weird conspiracy theories about the government. They don't trust them at all. And then like just like the vibes was like, oh my god, like it's so perfect. How's everyone liking The Last of Us? I haven't played that games yet. I want to wait till the season ends to binge it. Oh, it's like universally being praised. Like everyone loves it. Well, I'm sure there's like a few people out there who don't like it. Probably some homophobic people. But Aside from those people, I think everyone's been loving it. If there's a zombie apocalypse, you prefer to go quickly and painlessly? That's what I used to think. I'm like, if the world really went that badly and it's like just terrible, everyone's dying. But then I think when it actually comes to it, I want to live no matter what. I don't know why. Even though like, I mean, it depends how terrible your life situation, like your life becomes because of it. But like, I feel like I would still try to live no matter what. My perspective has changed, but I can understand both ways. It really depends on the situation. You would survive an apocalypse? You would? I mean, in Canada, I feel like the situation would be different. Because in America, I feel like there's no way a zombie apocalypse could start unless like a bunch of people turned at once. Like unless like over half the people turned at once. Because if it was just like every 10th person turns into a zombie, think of how many guns are in America, you know? Isn't there like more guns than people? Like surely like you'd be able to take them out without a problem. You didn't know, maybe I'll start Chernobyl tomorrow. We're going out tonight, kinda don't wanna. It's up to you. It's up to you. But yeah, Chernobyl was just really, really good. I think you'll like it. They have a ton of roller coasters and chocolate mascots and chocolate shops. Ooh, okay. That sounds exciting. I didn't know there was a Hersheyland. They really will make a theme park about everything, no? Chocolate wait, did you eat all your M&Ms already, Ricky? Didn't you buy like 2 bags? Did you eat them all? There's a Berry Jam theme park in California that has a ton of roller coasters. Oh no, I know that one. It's like something farm, right? But apparently it's a fun theme park. I heard about those homophobic things. You want to watch it more? I mean, the original Last of Us. If you guys don't know, Ellie from The Last of Us, the girl, she's gay, right? And they didn't really obviously in the main game, it wasn't like there was no like romance anywhere, right? So it wasn't really touched upon. But in the DLC, it's just like a cute story of her and like this other girl that she's interested in, and like how it's like the story of like how she got bitten, right? And it's like kind of like supposed to be like just like a cute story. It's not really about like her sexuality. It's just like the person that, you know, she has a romantic relationship with is another woman, right? Or a girl. And there was so much. I wasn't really like following gaming at that time, but like back then there was like so much outlash. They were like, oh my gosh, why are you making Ellie gay? And like, does it matter? Like, does it matter? Like, it's like yeah, apparently that like the last, like that, I still say to this day, The Last of Us has the worst fans. Like I've never seen, like, I obviously like there's a lot of like gross stuff in gaming, but like I've never seen so much like sexism, homophobia, transphobia. In Last of Us 2 there's a trans character, and oh my god. Yeah, it's like The Last of Us has the worst fans. But yeah, in the games still. Oh yeah. And in the games, okay. In the games, Bill is gay, right? And he's also gay in the show. But like in the games, they like Bill calls Frank his partner, right? And he's like, "Oh, this is my partner." And then like, but then like, you find like a note from Frank to Bill, and it's very, very heavily implied. He's like, "Oh, like I wanted to like, you know, like it's very much like a breakup note. Like it's they're clearly not just like business partners, but so many people are like, oh my gosh, wait, Bill's not gay. I thought they were business partners." And I'm like, they're not business partners. Yeah. And not only that, Ellie steals a magazine from Bill, and it's like it has like nude photos of men in it. Like it's like a Playboy kind of thing. And like you cannot argue that Bill is not gay, but there's still so many people that are like, there's some people who just like legitimately had no idea, because they just like have blinders on, right? They just assume everyone is heterosexual. But like, but there's some people who just like deny it. Like they're like, there's no way he's gay. And it's like, it's so stupid. And welcome in Blue, how are you? Mainstream gaming back then was pretty bad. Yeah, I had, like, even now it's bad, but it's obviously not as bad. You're seriously considering buying just 10 bags for Knock Week and then not going again for half a month? I can't promise the entire month. How many M&Ms do you eat? Like, okay, you have like a 10, okay. You have like a family size pack of M&Ms. How long does it take? You said 10 bags, half a month, okay? 14 days. That's almost one full bag a day. Too much toxicity in the gaming fandoms, who cares? Yeah, so stupid. Who's gay? Bill from The Last of Us. How can you walk with? Oh no, Ricky, I believe, Ricky. Just like, get like a backpack, you're like trekking, you know, like those people who are like hiking with like really heavy backpacks, that's you. I believe. Or get like a, you know those like old ladies, they have those like things that they like roll around. What about that? That could work. But yeah, it's nice to see like in the show it's like, okay, in the game it wasn't ambiguous, but still I guess people could like argue or whatever. Oh, Ellie's first. Yeah, we didn't get that scene in the show. Maybe it's still coming, I don't know. It could be in the start of the next episode. They are still in the car. That's an iconic joke. I feel like they have to leave it in. A family size bag shall last at least a month. 3 M&Ms a day. Okay, who eats 3 M&Ms? Like, goes to eat M&Ms and only eats 3? That's psychotic. There's no way. I'm not an M&M fiend like Ricky is, but I would eat more than 3. I eat at least 10 if I was gonna sit down and eat some M&Ms. 3 is just like nothing. That's like getting a pizza and eating 1 bite and then putting it away. That'd be weird. But yeah, we have, oh my god, we're talking about chocolate again. I need to take some chocolate from my mom's house because I'm too cheap to buy at the store. So I just take it from my mom because she doesn't eat it. So I just take it all. I'm like, she has like some like fancy like Lindt chocolates in there. Oh, like I like how ice cream tubs are like serving size 2 scoops. Actually, I eat a small amount of ice cream at a time. I think that would be me. But yeah, but I'm also, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's like, I'm like subconsciously influenced because I am lactose intolerant. So that could just be like subconsciously influencing me, like don't eat too much, you know? But you can have, you can be vegan, there could be vegan ice cream. What kind of M&Ms? I like the normal ones the most, but peanut M&Ms are pretty good. Almond M&Ms are good too. The crunchy M&Ms are good. They're all good, honestly, except for the peanut butter ones because I'm not a peanut butter enjoyer. Welcome in, Speed. What's on the schedule today? We're just chatting about, we were chatting about a lot of things actually. And welcome in, William. Oh no, not another pun. Another dad joke. Should I read it out? Since it's your introduction, I'll read it out. A man sued an airline company after it lost his luggage. Sadly, he lost his case. Good one! Welcome in, William. Hope you're doing well. The only dessert I have at home is a giant block of halwa. What is halwa? A family size like 3 times the party size. I hold myself to eat one of those daily, but just to make them last more. Wow, that's a lot. That's kind of impressive, Ricky. The caramel ones, since they're super sweet. Oh, I didn't even know there was caramel ones. That sounds like too much. Crispy M&Ms. Crispy M&Ms are really good. You're just sitting here listening to... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I hope it's nice. Halwa's kind of like fudge. It has no dairy, so it's much lighter. Ah, that sounds delicious. Where's it from? And welcome in, kiddo. How are you? Why do we... Guys, we talked about so many different things, and then it always comes back to food. It always comes back to food. Speaking of food, I posted in the Discord, right? I made Thai curry. In the Middle East. Okay, kind of sounds like it. Yeah, but I made Thai curry for dinner a couple of nights ago. But I don't think it I don't think it keeps as well. Like, I think it just like I think maybe it's like the coconut milk in it. It's just not good as good as the next day. Like I ate it like the next day and it just feels like a bit like gross and like kind of like slimy. It doesn't feel right to eat the next day, because I live alone, right? So I'm cooking for myself. So I would make it and then like eat it leftovers for the next couple days. But like the Thai curry is not that good the next day. I don't know. But like Japanese curry and stuff lasts. It like holds up well the next day. You want to bake a cake soon? What kind? What kind? We haven't talked about teeth yet today, so you have the old regular. I mean, I did go to the orthodontist on Tuesday. I talked about it on stream on Wednesday, but I think a lot of you guys weren't here. I got new braces, and I got new braces, and they have like, I don't know how to describe it. They have like ridges on the back of my front teeth that like my back, so I can't close my mouth all the way. And it's supposed to help with my bite. I don't know how, because when I put my teeth together, my back teeth don't touch. Maybe I'm sure it's fixing something in a weird way. But he said that the reason I was having like temperature issues with, I was having a lot of pain when drinking cold water, or anything cold, and to the point where I had to put hot water in my cereal because it was hurting so bad. But he said it was because that the last tray I was using for my Invisalign had like too much pressure on the front tooth. They were like too close together and they were like pressing on each other, which makes it very sensitive. But he said hopefully this one will be better. Your Thai curry looks so fire. Thank you. It was really, really good the first day. I just don't think it keeps well the next day. One of those, I mean, party size. I think I can't with the family one daily. You have a challenge? Okay, I believe in you, Ricky. You could do it. Just eat like handfuls at once. Care to share your thoughts on the recent Last of Us episode, or for spoiler purposes only on Discord? I did. If you're in the Discord, we have a movies and TV channel. If you scroll up a little bit, I put my thoughts. You'll see it. You'll see a huge chunk of spoiler text on there, so it is on there. Indian curry is the best. Indian curry is so good. But there's so many different types of curry. Indian curry is like top 3 though, for sure. Coconut, pineapple, something tropical. Oh, coconut. I've never made a coconut cake. That sounds really yummy. I actually watched the VOD yesterday because you were bored. Oh, okay. You watched my Stardew VOD. Interesting. Wow, you're a dedicated fan. I appreciate it. You post the Discord for my pitch black kitchen. Just don't use the flash, Alpha. I think it's so Alpha always posts his like cooking his like meals and stuff that he made in Discord, but it looks like the kitchen is pitch black. Like it just looks so dark. But like, and so we all make fun because it's just like it looks so silly. Just realized the only cake I eat or cook is cheesecake. You can make a really good Japanese fluffy cheesecake. Oh, do you guys have I don't know, like, I think you're American, right? Do you guys have Uncle Tetsu cheesecake? I'm not a cheesecake enjoyer. I have to say, I just can't. I don't like cheese enough to like cheesecake. But I would say the Japanese cheesecakes look really nice. There were several points in which I wanted to chat, but I couldn't. You just need to do like a watch party and then like just type all your thoughts. Like do like, you know, people live tweet when they're like watching a show. You should just do that in the Discord. I would have participated with you. And thanks for the bit, Lomi. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't like cheesecake. I'm sorry. I think it's because I didn't like cream cheese until recently. So like, but I haven't quite crossed the boundary into making, into enjoying cheesecake. You made cheesecake similar to Uncle Tit's cheesecake? Is it hard? You make a shared spreadsheet of your thoughts with timestamps? Wow, thank you. I think you can do like reruns on Twitch. I could rerun the stream just for you. And then you could, oh, I don't know if you can chat though. Can you chat in a rerun? I've never watched a rerun. Cause I'm like, why would I? Or you could watch the VOD on YouTube and then just comment. Just do like individual comments and then like put the timestamp. How about that? I'll get a lot of engagement on my VOD channel. It's easy as long as you have an electric mixer and the patience to whip your meringue until it stiff peaks. Ooh, that's a long time. But yeah, that doesn't sound too bad if you have like a mixer. You left the typo era and entered your horrible photography era? True, you haven't made a lot of typos these days. Are you using Flash? Just don't use Flash. If there's already light, you don't need Flash. Like I never use the Flash on my phone. It's very unnecessary. 99% of people who try to make Japanese cheesecake stop at soft peaks and get mad when their cheesecake isn't jiggly. Oh, I didn't know that was a shared experience. Well, that's a tip from Lomi. Don't make sure you have stiff peaks on your meringue when you're making Japanese cheesecake. Oh, you know what I would love to make? You know the souffle pancakes? I would love to make that. Your food photos are very quaint reminders of a time before electrical lighting. You always use flat. Why? That's what the light is for. You don't need to use flash. Just turn it off. Mine is like always off. Look, I'm gonna take a picture of you guys with flash. Wait, there's no flash. Wait, hold on. How do I turn on the flash? It says it's on. Did it flash? No, it didn't. Hold on. I don't know how to do it, guys. Flash? Oh, auto. It's on auto, that's why. Ready? How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Thank you, Ricky, for smiling for the photo. Here, wait. Wait, hold on. Watch this. Look how there's like a glare. There's like a glare on the bottom because of the flash. You see it? There's like a shiny, like right here. There's like a light. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, YI. What's going on? We're just talking about taking photos with flash or not flash. Wait, I need to turn it off now. It's gonna be embarrassing if I have it on. Okay, just no flash at all. Yeah, flash off. Thank you. We made some souffle pancakes for your dog's birthday. Can dogs eat souffle pancakes? Or can you make a special one for dogs? I feel humbled to teach the children about times without lights. Yeah, before electricity. Did you see me photobombing? Oh yeah, I showed my light mode again. My eyes! Fish nice. Yes, fish nice. You ruined your joke, Yokomoto. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Dogs can eat souffle pancake. It's basically egg with a little flour. Ah, my dog loves eggs. Oh my gosh, my dog is an egg fiend. He loves eating eggs. I would always I got into the habit of making my scrambled eggs with nothing in them because I would feed like some of it to my dog. And so I wouldn't put like milk or sugar in it. You gotta get the protein to get jacked. He loves all protein. We give him like meat and stuff, right? And he's happy. Or fish. Flour. A perfect substrate, yeah. Honestly, we talked about this. If The Last of Us was actually happening and the virus spread through flour, then I'm just gonna be the first one infected. I don't care. I'm not giving up my carbs, you know, just for the chance. It's fine. I'll just be like patient zero. I don't mind. But yeah, I recently started adding like milk to my scrambled eggs, and I don't think it changes that much. Maybe I'm just like uncultured, but like it doesn't feel that different, you know? I'm like, I just add a little bit, but I'm like, it seems okay. Did you dye your hair? No, it's always been like this. It's just like the pink. This part was pink before, right? But it's just fading. There's probably a joke about milk cultures in there. Milk cultures? Like culture in what way? Like the scientific way or society? Wait, society is wrong. Yeah, culture. Okay, that kind of cultures. The texture with or without milk is noticeable. Wait, what does the milk do to it? It just feels the same to me. Actually, the eggs I bought recently were like not that good quality eggs. But I'm trying to hold on to them because I heard eggs are very expensive. So I'm trying to just like keep my eggs around, you know? But I only have a few left, so I'm gonna have to go to the supermarket. Fluffier eggs? But I don't mind the non-fluffy texture. I like the egg texture. I'm just eating eggs, you know? You cook eggs the Gordon Ramsay way. What is the Gordon Ramsay way? Do I trust him? How does he cook his eggs? Oh, you know what? I think I watched him make scrambled eggs once, but I don't really remember what he did. Undercooked? I love undercooked eggs. That is a good way. Although with scrambled eggs, it doesn't really matter that much. I don't think it makes a big difference. But with the, like a sunny side up egg, undercooked is good. Food is those yummier when undercooked? Well, depends on the food. What if it's like a cake and it's like still the battery inside? I don't know about that. And like chicken, I mean overcooked chicken is bad, but like food poisoning is worse, you know? Met a Canadian streamer yesterday who said she accidentally bought too many eggs, double the amount she wanted. I think they're expensive here too though. Because we kind of have like a shared economy, right? When like the egg inflation is real here too. He taught me to never add salt, only after it's done. I don't add salt. Am I supposed to? I've just been eating like bland scrambled eggs this whole time. Even cake, you don't want it to be too dry. Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have it perfectly cooked than undercooked? For like a cake, you know? Because if it's undercooked, it's like wet. Most people cook their chicken until super dry. Yeah, but you're arguing that overcooked is bad, and no one's arguing that. Because you just want to get into like the good one. You don't want like pink chicken in the middle, you know? Myself cooking earlier and let the internal heat finish cooking. Yeah, I feel like you're arguing for cooking to the perfect amount, not undercooked or overcooked, you know? Some things are good undercooked, but not everything. Sopping wet cake. A splash more of oil gives a moist cake cooked properly. Yes. With your luck, you will probably be immune to the fungi. Am I that lucky? I was just saying that I think I'm just an average luck. I don't consider myself an overly lucky person. Perfect amount cooking. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't think anyone's gonna argue against that. Like you're like, oh, how would you like your chicken? Undercooked, overcooked, or perfectly cooked? And you'd be like, well, obviously perfectly cooked. The only one that's like, people have varying opinions is like steak. Perfect cooking is considered undercooked by most amateur chefs. Oh, that's me. That's me. Because I overcook everything because I'm just like, it's a safe, you know? And if you don't know where the safe amount is, you know? Like say with like chicken, you know? Like you don't know where the safe amount is. It's better, in terms of safety, it's better to overcook than undercook, right? I just do that anyway. And I do that with shrimp as well. Just because I'd rather be safe, you know? I'd rather have it, yeah, exactly. I'd rather have a little bit too dry chicken than to get terrible food poisoning because I don't know what's good, you know? Do you wash your chicken? No, that's insane. Is it like a potato? No. I didn't know people wash their chicken. Like, what are you washing it of? I don't know. I heard it's bad because it like splashes the chicken everywhere. Like you have like raw chicken splashing everywhere. I heard it's more unsafe to wash the chicken. Yeah. I don't think that's a food safe thing. I don't think it's terrible if you're being safe about it, but like there's also no need to. So why would you risk getting salmonella splashing everywhere? when you don't need to wash it, right? Because the chicken was already in the body. It already had skin over it, you know? Like, I think it's fine. You haven't eaten chicken in forever? I rarely make chicken because I always forget to take it out of the freezer early enough. Because you have to take it out of the freezer like a day before, like 24 hours before. And I always forget. So I'm always like, oh, too late. I can't eat chicken now. You might drink some Pepsi later. Well, you have it all planned out. But yeah, I haven't had soda in a long time though. You don't give it like a little bath, you just run under warm water to get the bacteria off it. I don't think it's required. I don't think it's required. I think it's actually it's unnecessary and there's a risk of like splashing happening. So I think in general the experts recommend not to do it. But I don't think it's like super harmful. Use a meat thermometer. Yeah, have you ever a meat thermometer? There's no guesswork, right? Which is really nice. I don't have one though. My colleagues at work overcooked everything they touch. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah. I don't, but it doesn't matter because I'm just cooking for myself, you know. The only one that's suffering is me. 24. Wow. My age? Is that what you're saying? Lysol wipes exist to wipe the sink afterward. Yeah, as long as you're being safe about it. Pepsi plans. Wait, what? But yeah, if it's I feel very attacked for watching by me. Yeah. Wait, you might have to double check. Just like Google it. But as far as I know, yeah, you don't need to. But 24 hours to defrost. Yeah. Like if you defrost in the fridge, right? It depends on the meat, but like chicken thighs especially, like they just take a while. And then, oh my god, I mean, when you like cut the meat and it's still like really cold and your hands feel like they're gonna fall off because it's just so cold still. It's like it's just yeah, not room temp. It's safer to defrost in the fridge. No need to wash meat. Meat doesn't contain bag. Okay, you know what? Lomi sounds like they know what they're talking about. You can. I'm not a chef by any means. I can only cook like 3 things. Can you talk about chocolate again? Sure. No risk of food poisoning from chocolate, right? But yeah, I need to go steal some chocolate from my mom's house today. I was like take a bunch of desserts from her house, and then I'm like, can I have this? If you go vegan, you don't have to worry about raw meat anymore. That's true. You don't have to worry about a lot of food poisoning anymore. Been craving a Twix bar. I haven't had a chocolate bar in so long. So it's like Halloween probably. It's been years since I had a Twix bar. Those are really good. I'm almost too like cheap to buy chocolate bars at the store because I'm like, man, that's so expensive, you know? But it's not that crazy. A Pepsi once or twice a month, it's okay? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I eat even like unhealthy food in moderation. Of course it's fine. And welcome in, CA, how are you? Twix is one of my go-to chalky bars. What is your like, I'm aware that there's vegan chocolate, but is there any chocolate bars that are vegan? You're not into grass clippings and bugs. I don't think bugs, I think I asked Draconian this before. I'm pretty sure bugs are not vegan because they're alive. So I think that doesn't count. I gave a long line of questioning about at what level of intelligence is it okay to eat? Used by the fancy chocolate bars in the market? Dang, okay. I just steal like chocolate from my mom's house. Like Lindt chocolates, Ferrero Rocher, really good. I'm a big Lindt chocolate enjoyer though. It's so good. Cause like the chocolate bars in the chocolate and the candy bars is not the same. Very like fancy chocolate just built different, you know? They're vegan chocolate bars, but they're really expensive. Oh, you don't need much chocolate anymore. Okay, I see. I see. Used to be vegan for 2 years. That was by far the healthiest period in your life. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, I think it would, like, if you're vegan, like a lot of the unhealthy options you're not able to eat anymore, right? I'm sure you could be very unhealthy and vegan, but like, you can't just go to like McDonald's every day, you know? So that could work. But I think I would be like bad because I'd just be like, oh, let me just eat like tofu every day. You know, I wouldn't be able to manage my I do take iron pills already though, so maybe I'll be fine. Tofu sauce? Tofu is really good. Food is your coping mechanism? Yeah. I mean, food is great. Vegan food is delicious. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people are really weird about vegan food because there's a lot of like normal food that is vegan already, you know? Like not every food has animal products in it. So it's like, it's just kind of weird. Salads are my go-to greens. Yeah. I don't like dressing that much. Not gonna lie. I'm a dressing enjoyer. I'm okay with like Caesar salads, but like I'm not too big on salads. Because like, I feel like lettuce is kind of boring. Depends what it is though. Some salads are like quinoa salad with like a lemony dressing. That is really good. I like that. But some salads, like, okay, getting salad at like a restaurant is like usually kind of gross, in my opinion. Like you go to like an American restaurant, like, and then you get like a salad, and it's like, is this even healthy anymore? You know? Lightly steamed and stir-fried veggies are the best. True, steamed veggies are so good. I like those as well. Eat meat every day. I probably do. Because I mostly eat Asian food, right? Which is usually not vegan, I will say. I don't have a lot of other protein sources that's not meat. But I don't eat red meat, except at my mom's house. So I guess it's still like 2 or 3 days a week because I take a bunch of food from my mom's house when I go home. Because it's cheaper, because red meat is expensive. So if I just take it from my mom's house, it's cheaper. When you're vegan, you rarely eat salads. Yeah, because it's not enough, you know? Depends what it is, but like, I'm not a big salad enjoyer. You want your dishes to be heavier in salad? Yeah, like if you just eat salad, it's not enough. Cause like non-vegan salads, if it's like a main course salad, it's gonna have like a bunch of like chicken or something in it, you know? But like, if you didn't have that in it, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah, carbs are delicious. I'm not vegan and I eat a lot of carbs. I'm a carb enjoyer. Add meat to the salad. Yeah. That surely sounds vegan, no? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like weird about food. Cause like I obviously love like good food. And like when I like travel and stuff, I'm like traveling to like eat and stuff. But when I'm at home, I'm pretty lazy with my food. I kind of just make the same thing all the time and I don't really mind. I'm not like, oh, I need to eat like all this like, if I was, you know, like given the opportunity, I do like to make something that I really want to eat. But a lot of times it's too hard. A lot of times it's too hard or it takes too much time and I'm like, I'm too lazy. Like, there's sometimes I'm like, oh man, like it would be great if I could eat this right now, but like, I don't usually end up like making it. What about doing food prepping, but you're very lazy? Do you not food prep? Do you cook every day instead? Basic eater. I'm like that, but trying to broaden my horizons. I'm not a basic eater. I'm just a basic cooker. There's a difference. I would say I'm pretty adventurous when it comes to what food I would eat and stuff. But I'm not like some people who only eat chicken nuggets, you know? You cook every day. That seems like more work than food prepping, no? You just have to have a time, and you just gotta make a bunch of food at once. Just do what I do. Make a bunch of food at once. And then eat it for 3 days straight. Or maybe 4. Cooker, eater, same thing. It's not. It's not. Because you can eat food that you didn't cook. Crazy, huh? Dude, I just feel very offended if you lump me in with picky eaters, because I am not. I am not. That highly offends me. Prepping is like more work at once. Not really, because you're like, say you're making like let's say a salad, right? And then like you're cutting up the veggies. You just have to cut up more veggies, but the work, like the total work will be less, because like you have to like wash the dishes and stuff, but you're washing the same amount or almost the same amount of dishes and stuff, right? You're just making more of each thing. I think it's actually less work. I like to eat and cook tons of different cultural cuisines. Nice, nice. The only cuisine I had trouble making is African food, because some of the ingredients are hard to find. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. It really just depends. I usually stick to Asian food. Like, I like to cook Japanese food, Korean food, and then my good old Thai curry, you know? Which is probably not super authentic, but stuff like that. But yeah, I'll eat any cuisine though. I'm not picky at all. You're not a picky eater either? I meant cooker. Oh, okay. And welcome in, Dan. Hello, how are you? I don't need to prep food anymore because I can cook at work, but what I do often is I pre-cut things so I don't spend too much time cooking at work. Are you like a chef? I'm guessing. Otherwise, I don't know how else you would cook at work. But yeah. It's like when you watch like a cooking show, they have everything cut out. Everything portioned out in those glass bowls. And I'm like, wow, that looks so nice. Imagine if the cooking was that easy. Or like, but on the cooking show, they've actually already, they've already made it. Like, they've already made the thing. They're just like pretending to cook it. And then, but in reality, it's already made. Just try Central Asian food. It's like a mixture of nomadic food with influences from Silk Road. Central Asian food? Like, try making it? I would be down. I just don't have a lot of ingredients in my house. Like, I have like the essentials to make like Japanese food and Korean food in my pantry. So like, it just depends. I don't have a lot of spices and stuff lying around. I have to go and get it. You're a mechanic, but you have a kitchen. Ah, that makes sense. We went to an Uzbek restaurant once and they served the biggest dumpling I've ever seen. How big? But dumplings are delicious. Consuming or making? Consuming. You're not gonna go on my way to make something if it's way out of my league. Go to the restaurant to get it. Yeah, some foods are actually very difficult to make. But a lot of times a lot of foods is just following a recipe, but some foods are like a bit tricky. But it's okay. Yeah, some food it's like it's so much work. It's like, for example, like the work versus how easy or cheap it would be able to get outside is like not really worth it. Like, for example, like making like ramen from scratch. Like, if you live in Japan, for example, making ramen from scratch, not really worth it. You can go outside and get ramen for like $4. Like, it's easier to just do that. Or like sushi, right? It's like the same here. Like, it's just like, well, what can you do? You may as well just go out and get it. It's like, it's gonna be cheaper. Central Asian food is similar to Northern Chinese food. Oh, okay. It just has more dairy products. I see. Sorry if my English is sometimes. Oh, no swearing, please. you can know English. But yeah, no worries if you're, just try your best. If your English is not perfect, we won't care. But yeah, no swearing. Chinese food is very hard to make. A lot of dishes require specialized techniques, fermentation. Yeah. I mean, we have so many Chinese restaurants here, and like they can make it a million times better than I can. So I prefer that as well. But homemade Chinese food is so good. I love it. Oh, my favorite, or I guess it's Cantonese, but my favorite Chinese food is definitely Hong Kong barbecue. It's so good. And my mom learned how to make it, so she just makes it all the time for me. If the prep level is level 50 and I'm only level 10, I'm not even tempting it. Yeah. I'm just not like super into cooking. So like I don't want to spend like a lot of time cooking, unless it's on stream, of course. You should try for a start Menti. It's like a Chinese steamed dumplings, but it has lamb and onions with spice like paprika over it, and you need to eat it when it's steaming hot. Is it hard to make? I've never cooked with lamb before. I'm not a big lamb enjoyer. It tastes a bit too gamey for me, but if it's in a dumpling, maybe it'll be fine. It's not hard to make? Easy? Okay. I'll think about it. Dumplings would be a fun thing to make on stream. I would love to make like, I don't know how hard it is to make like nikuman, like a pork bun. But that would be kind of cool, I think. Hong Kong chashu. Yeah. The pork barbecue is so good. Dumplings are hard to make because the dough is hard to make. Oh, we would make like homemade gyoza, but you could just buy like you can buy the dough already, you know? Now you're hungry, yeah. A lot of Hong Kong food is actually South Chinese. Yeah, I'm assuming there would be some overlap for sure. You have to ferment dumpling dough and have to have the strength to press it. Well, I've been doing Pilates. I've been working out. Surely I can press it. But fermenting sounds like you have to prepare it ahead of time. It probably depends on the dumpling though. Because like technically gyoza is also a dumpling. And it's not that hard if you buy the outside part. Inlakaman Bloka, how are you? We're doing well today. Norwegian cuisine is just fermented fish and potatoes. That sounds good. I'm soju now. Yeah, I went to Pilates yesterday, right? And okay, also I'm a bit sore. And we did like a workout where like, you know those ab workouts? You guys know those ab workouts where you have to keep your feet off the ground? Those ones suck. Oh my gosh. We did one where I have to like lie on my back and then I have like I lift my feet off the ground, right? Like knees like this, right? And then I have like this like ring fit thing. It's literally like a ring fit circle. And then I have to like put my hands back, right? But I have to stretch out, and then you have to stretch out your legs while they're off the ground. And oh my god, that was so hard. And I was not doing it right. And she was like, okay, you're not doing this right. And then we had to do it with just the legs and then just the arms. And then she was like, okay, like maybe don't put your legs all the way out because your core isn't strong enough to like do it properly, right? So then I had to do it like not putting my legs all the way out. And then it was much easier. I was like, oh, okay, this is better. Did you remember to stretch after the workout? I did, of course. But it was a bit more intense than usual because she pushed me. Your mom would always make dumplings completely from scratch. She didn't trust the market dumpling wrapper, so help her make dough from scratch. That sounds delicious, honestly. We always bought like the pre-made gyoza wrapper. Core stuff is by far the most painful thing I've ever done working out. Yeah, that workout is really, and like she just like makes me do it until it's like right. Like a really big thing in Pilates is like whether like the position of your back, like whether you're like say you're lying down, whether your back is arched off the ground or pressed directly into the ground like this. And that's always a big thing. And like sometimes keeping it like this is really hard. And that's like the big thing then. Because you need a lot of core strength to do that. Just dance stream tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be fine. That's why the Just Dance streams on Sunday and not Saturday. But yeah, it is. It's pretty good. And then we did a bunch of leg workouts, and then she made the springs really heavy, and I was like, please, it's too heavy. And she was like, no, you got this, and I was like, okay. But yeah, it is. It's kind of like the machine they use. Oh yeah, I'll show you. The leg machine is cool. It's like I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like a step something. It looks like a step machine, like a Stairmaster. Oh yeah, it's like this. Oh my god, it's $1,000. It looks like this. And then there's like springs that attach to the leg parts there. So then like it can have like resistance. And then you like sit on the thing and like you like press them down and stuff. And then she made me do one where like I lay on the ground and then I use the springboard and then I do like arches, like, you know, where you lift your hips off the ground. But then like there's the spring thing also involved. So I'm like, my feet aren't on the ground, they're like up in the air. So that's like harder as well. I should try Aran drink, is that correct? I'd be down to try anything, but I would have to figure out where to get it here. We have a lot of Chinese stuff here, obviously, but a bit less. We have a fair amount of like Middle Eastern restaurants, and not restaurants, like stores and stuff like that, and restaurants. But like, I don't know about the rest of Asia. I don't see a lot of stuff around. Like ton of Chinese restaurants and Chinese shops. We have like a little Chinatown. But I don't know. Not even a Chinatown. Like we have an entire like huge city that's like basically like a Chinese city. And Jack, thank you so much for the 16 months. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Iran is a natural yogurt that is more of a salt-sour taste than sweet. Oh, okay. I mean, if they have it here, I'd be down to try it. But I have to figure out where to get it. It does not sound Chinese, so it might be hard to get. But I think we have some, I don't know. I mean, it is pretty multicultural here, so we have a bunch of different things, but not everything. Lots of your classmates were from Kazakhstan. Yeah, we don't have a. I don't think there would be that much of that. Like, I don't know. I know we have a lot of people from Iran. But I'm not sure about the rest of the places. Guess let's see. It's a mixture of water and yogurt, and with a bit of salt. Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, I'd try anything, honestly. I'm not too picky. I love to try different foods and stuff, so. I don't go to restaurants much though. I'm pretty lazy with that. Like if I'm like I'm like too lazy to get food outside because I'm like, well, I have food at home, you know? I'm almost like, well, I have food at home. I can just get food at home. But sometimes I just really crave something that I can't make at home, you know? But I usually go for like Korean food actually, because with Japanese food, my mom just makes it. And my mom makes pretty good Japanese food. So that's for free. That is free. But then she doesn't make a lot of Korean food. You have frozen boba from Costco, but I'm skeptical, but you're gonna try it soon? I guess we'll see. And like, it's supposed to be eaten frozen, or are you supposed to defrost it? Probably costs like $50. See, I didn't get it. Nah. It's like 20 to 30. 20 to 30. My favorite Korean dish is the tofu soup they serve in the stone bowls. Yes, tofu soup is delicious. We have really, really good Korean food here, so we definitely have that. And welcome in, Hell Brother. How are you? I don't think that's my favorite though, but the stone pot stuff is really good. We doing fine. I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. I read the box. You defrost, heat, and add milk. Heat? Like hot? Wait, can boba be hot? Your right arm is already doing the thing. Put it down, Sacred, but welcome in. I hope your arm is not tired. How are you doing today? Yeah, it's I don't know if I'm getting. It actually depends on my mood. I get all sorts. I don't have like a go-to Korean food that I get out. I think it's just all sorts. Your arm is getting buff? What do you mean? Oh yeah. It's just a workout. We're getting buffed together, Sacred. I'll be scared to bite on a frozen boba. I mean, okay. I never had like sensitive teeth to temperature, but I recently something went wrong with my braces, and one of my teeth is so sensitive to temperature, so now I'm scared. Now I am scared. Welcome in, Shars. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Fine overall, but a little sad about missing a friend. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you can see your friend again soon. But I'm glad you're doing fine overall. Depends on your spice tolerance as to what you eat in Korean cuisine. I can eat most stuff. Even if it's too spicy, I'll try my best. I don't have the best spice tolerance, but I have been building it up. Mostly by eating a lot of spicy ramen. I have a bit of a addiction to spicy ramen. Shin ramen. So good. Probably to cook the jelly balls. You have to cook those? How were they uncooked? You don't have to... Well, actually, I don't know how it works. Never mind. There's no way they're uncooked in the tea already. You once went on a date with a girl who made boba from scratch with brown sugar. Oh yeah. You can make boba from scratch. I think I've had that before. If you're Asian food, I don't know. You don't know which part of Asia, but it's a seafood pad. Oh, seafood pad thai. Pad thai. Pad thai. I think that's what you mean. You're just chilling with the wifey. Kids are in bed, so it's a vibe. Sounds relaxing. Glad the kids are in bed. Hope you're having a good time. Last time IRL was like November. Oh no. Yeah, that's a long time. Do they live far away? You're most scared that your teeth will break if you bite on a frozen one? Oh, your teeth won't break. Your teeth won't break. You're back. You finished mowing the lawn. That is good to hear. Is it cold outside for you? I'm guessing it's not too cold if you're mowing the lawn. Oh yeah, pad thai. Yeah, I was like trying to decode that. I was like, and when I read it out loud, I was like, oh, pad thai. And welcome in, T-Bird. How are you? How are you? When I put them to bed, they put up a fight. Not when my wife does it. The respect I see. They know not to mess with the wife. Just see snow. No mo for you. I heard there is like a really, really cold front on the east coast right now of North America. And apparently it's kind of like insane coldness. But I am here on the west coast and it's not too bad. We live like a 2-hour travel, but it's also really expensive here on the weekend, and during the week we have school. Yeah, that's hard. I mean, 2 hours isn't too bad, but it would be expensive, yes. And you can't really go into school night. I hope you can see them again soon though, Sacred. I know the feeling. I don't see my online friends very often at all. A lot of them I only met once. But I will come to Europe again this summer, I believe. They know it's smart not to mess around for mom. Yeah, that's cute. Most of Asia had a no cold spell too. Oh yeah, I heard it snowed in Tokyo. And I was like, what? Excuse me? And my family live in the south part of Japan, where for them, cold is like 10 degrees, right? Like Celsius. But then it went below freezing recently. I was like, that doesn't seem possible. It's kind of cold right now. Oh, stay warm. Yeah, I know it's cold for you, Alpha. Pretty slow. I've just been chilling with chilling with COVID. At least it's not as bad as before. I hope you're feeling better now. COVID really sucks. Stream is going well. We're just chatting and hanging out. It's good to see you though, T-Bird. It's worth but hard to plan. Vacation incoming, so hopefully we can plan something. Yeah! That sounds like a great time. Fried squid you like? Ooh, fried squid is delicious. It's 40 degrees where you are, super warm. Celsius or Fahrenheit? It's your 22nd birthday soon. Not sure what I'm doing yet. It's exciting. Happy early birthday. No such thing as global warming. Surely nothing is going on weird with the weather these days, you know? Greta didn't tell us about this. I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. Oh, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not that warm. It's t-shirt weather? Is it? Isn't 32 freezing? And T-Bird, thank you so much for the 10 months. I appreciate it. It is good to see you. But yeah, I appreciate the 10 months. Where I live, it doesn't have many places that have it. Fried squid? Yeah. I guess if you don't have a lot of like Asian restaurants near you. But you know what's really good? If you like fried squid, you might like dried squid. Dried squid is so good. It's like the best snack. Isn't 40F cold? Yeah, that sounds a bit cold. What do you mean t-shirt weather? I think it's about the temperature here, and I'd be in like a down jacket. Yes, unfortunately. I'm sorry. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is light weather. Okay, I can't relate. I am very easily cold, so I do not relate to that. But I'm glad you don't. I see people wear t-shirts when it's snowing for fashion. No. No, I have like the largest down jacket. I have a down jacket that goes to my ankles, but you can unzip part of it so it can only go to your knees. It's like those, you know, those pants where you can unzip them and they turn into shorts. It's like that, but it's a jacket. But I rarely wear the really long one because it's usually not on. Like the really long one, the one like ankle length jacket is for when it's lower than -10. Yeah, it feels like you're like in a sleeping bag. Like when I'm on the bus, it literally feels like you're in your sleeping bag because it covers your whole body. You're freezing cold all the time as well. Yeah. I think it's just some people aren't as easily warm, you know? You can't be Canadian and cold. I disagree. I am Canadian and cold. 32F is freezing where I am? Yeah. I mean, that's literally freezing. Like, not even like, oh, it's cold freezing. It's like, literally, the water will freeze. They make the move to BC, but y'all thought so they're too expensive? They really are. That's why. Because it's such a nice place to live here. Like, that's why. I mean, that's not why it's expensive, but like, it's part of the reason. It's also the reason I can't leave the West Coast because it's not the West Coast, the Pacific Northwest. I cannot leave because I would never survive in any other part of Canada. -10 in snow outside. Canadians feel like nothing, eh? I live on the West Coast of Canada, so it never gets that cold. That's like once in a lifetime kind of cold. But the weather for me, if you know like Seattle weather, where it's like kind of like rainy and mild all the time, that's like here. Except the weird recent global warming winters we've been having, where it did get to -10, and it was like the first time in my life. It was so cold. I don't know what happened. We're born frozen. It's in our DNA. Yeah, it's like I think it's more of like it might be like a body fat percentage thing or like a metabolism thing. I think I just don't have a lot of warmth. Someday I'll visit Canada. It is very nice here. Hate cold, can't change my mind. Yeah, it really just depends who you are, you know? Wasn't it like -50 in North Canada and Alaska recently? Probably. If you go to like the North Canada, it's like the Arctic Circle. Like, of course it's cold. But not many people live up there. If you look at a population density graph of Canada, it's like all along the bottom. Like everyone lives on the bottom because it's a bit cold on the north. Yeah, it's pretty wild up there. I could never survive. Cold weather is not a problem for me, but hot weather is hell. Yeah, I'd prefer cold to hot for sure, but I'd prefer neither, you know, given the choice. But hot weather I cannot handle. You got sent this Genshin thing clothing and it looks so cozy and warm. I want it, but I can't. Genshin thing clothing, like a sweater or something. You might have to describe it more. I want to know. I want to know what it is. Outside of Ontario and BC, Canada is very isolated in terms of people. I mean, that's not true. There's other major cities, but they're all lower. They're all south. There are other big cities though, outside of that. You meant that Mount Washington, Northeast USA had a wind chill of -5. Like at the top of the mountain, you mean, right? Like at the top of the mountain. Toronto is an 8-hour drive from me. I could do the trip. That's a long drive. I would just take a flight. 8 hours each way. Come to Canada. We have poutine and moose. Is it mooses or is it moose? Isn't it moose? Let me send the link in Discord. Okay, I want to see. Speaking Genshin, any plans of cosplaying another character? No, wait. That was actually on my list. I have I had a list of things to talk about, and I'm kind of itching to do another cosplay, but I don't have a character in Genshin that I really want to cosplay right now. I might do like a different kind of cosplay. Wait, how is this Genshin? This is very, this is not, it's not, I've seen some, wait, I've seen some more Genshin-y stuff than that, Sacred. It's literally just a pink onesie. It has nothing to do with Yaemiko. Wait. They have like this. Wait, here. Look at Nahida's. This is cute as heck. Look at her. And then they have like onesies that are like based off the characters. It is very, very cute. Like a Kazuha cloak and stuff. Love it. Give me the one you posted. It's like you could just get that not Genshin related and then it would be much cheaper. I don't think there's anything on it that it's just because they're wearing the wigs. If they weren't wearing the wigs, you wouldn't know that was Genshin at all. That being said, I wonder if it's easy to bring a dog across the Canadian border. I don't think it's easy because I feel like they're pretty strict about animals now. But maybe not across the Canada-US border because we're probably not too strict about like animal viruses and stuff because like animals cross the border all the time. Ayaya? Nah. Master Yi cosplay? You know I always ban Master Yi, right? He sucks in the game. No offense. I always ban Draven, and someone else always bans Master. Master Yi's like always banned. So I usually count on someone else to ban him for me. Cosplay as Farazan? I don't even use Farazan. It's like for me, For me, when I cosplay a character, yes, it is about the appearance, but for me, it's also the personality. I would like a character where I relate to the personality of the character. So like say like, oh, like, Shenhe is really cool, but like, I am nothing like Shenhe, you know? Like in terms of like, just general vibes, you know? Some characters are like aesthetically very nice, but it's more like, it's more like I want to embody the personality of the character, at least a little bit. Genshin inspired, the others are better? Inspired, I don't know. But I guess the good thing about that though, it's not like very, I like merch that's not like obviously. Like it wouldn't be obvious to anyone who doesn't like it, you know? Like it's not like wearing a shirt with like a Mario logo on it. It's like, if it's more subtle, then it's like, I like subtle merch for sure. We can see Miju cosplaying as Ayaka, Mona, Yoimiya, and Shogun. Shogun, no way, man. I would not vibe with Shogun. I could kind of see Ayaka, not Mona. Yoimiya, yes. Yeah, Yoimiya would be cool, but it's like, She's not at the top of my list right now. Maya, yeah, true. We all relate to Mona because we're broke. Welcome in, Zemi. I don't know. I'm not that broke. I'm doing okay. Ila Farzan's personality, 100% waifu. I don't know her personality at all. Was she in any like story recently? I don't think I've met her in the game. You do bring some Yoimiya vibes? Because Yoimiya is like a normal person. Yoimiya is like the only person that's like chill, normal girl, you know? Like, not the only one, but like, she's pretty like girl next door, you know? Kind of like someone you could run into IRL. It's not obvious indeed, which I like, but it's too feminine. I don't want my parents to keep asking questions and such. Yeah, fair point. Understandable. Any characters share your birthday? I don't think so. My birthday is on December 13th. I don't think anyone does. I have no idea. On Animal Crossing, there's always a birthday. There's someone a birthday. Like, I share a birthday with Bianca, I think, on Animal Crossing. Cosplay as Venti. You know, I've been thinking about this as well. I've been thinking about cosplaying a male character. Because I have not done that before. And I was thinking about cosplaying Wanderer. Because I feel like I love Wanderer's outfit. But I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Not that I embody Wanderer's personality. I'm not that much of an edgy boy, but like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be nice. Michi got the green. I mean, I'm just saying I'm comfortable. I'm doing okay for myself. I feel like the character you resemble the most is Cookie. Like in terms of appearance. With appearance, it's very hard to say because they're all like anime characters, right? But yeah, Cookie is cool. And she's like, you know, she's in charge, you know? She's like girl bossing. You have a Ganyu birthday buddy? Oh, nice. Hazel, and you share Hazel? I don't think anyone has my birthday. Wanderer's hat, Rudy. Yes, that'd be amazing. Kale shares mine, so you built her and it works well with your main Lisa. Let's go. A rare Lisa main, we love to see it. You're not an edgy boy. I'm not like Wanderer. Cry louder. What does he say? What are the other ones? I only remember the cry louder. But yeah, it was a good one for sure. Yeah, he's very he's not like other boys. I thought that has the wrong implication, but he's definitely very edgy. You dare to gaze upon me? Oh yeah, stop following me. Okay, true. Those are all really good ones. Know your place. My favorite is the cry louder. It's so good. But yeah, his outfit is really cute though. I think I could pull it off. I'm not sure about the hair though. I am a bit unsure about the hair. Wanderer's hair. I don't know how I'm gonna look with that. I feel like it could be cute. I think I saw someone cosplay Wanderer. Wanderer cosplay. Let me see who cosplayed him. There's not even. I want to see pictures of someone. Not the actual costume. Female. Is that kind of weird? I'm a bit sus about googling the word female, but okay, it's no. These are men. I can see clearly these are men. I swear I saw one before. Maybe it was on Reddit or something. But yeah, they do a good job. Yeah, the bowl cut. The bowl cut is kind of sus. I've actually had short hair before. I've talked about this. I've had shoulder length hair before. Wanderer's hair is a little bit shorter though. Let me show you. It is very short and it is kind of like a bowl cut. Which I don't know how that's gonna look, you know? That's a bit shorter than I have gone. I've only ever gone shoulder length. I have been thinking a bit about cutting my hair. I have to think about it though, because it is a big commitment. It does grow back though. Cause my hair, I was curling my hair today. You can see my hair is a bit curly, and I'm like, man, my hair is so fried. Like especially this hair too. It's like so frizzy, like because if you haven't been around for a while, I've dyed my hair so many times. I keep doing different hair colors, and like I've been dyeing it consistently for like 2 years, bleaching it like every like few months. So it is pretty damaged. So I have been considering cutting it shorter. But I don't know what length to do. I wait until Genshin friends said they're crying and I want to send them to cry louder. But then if they're crying, they're probably having a rough time. Google's gonna put you down the insult pipeline. Female. I didn't put like femoid, you know. Yeah, you gotta hope they're crying for something not too bad. Like imagine they're like, oh man, my grandma died. Cry louder. That'd be bad. Don't do that. Get your hair short and then you could throw in a Yelan cosplay as well. I don't think I want to do a Yelan cosplay. I don't like the. We've talked about this during my Genshin streams, but I don't like the characters that are too you know, where the designs are too focused on a certain chest area. Those are not my favorite characters. I would not go for those. Yelan's a bit too much for me. Cosplay the Doctor. Dottore. Oh, that'd be cool too. I would love to cosplay a Harbinger. I love the Harbinger so much. Miji Rockin' and Bob. Bob is too short. I don't think I'd go for a Bob. I think I'd go like shorter length. Again. It'll be funny and we'll cheer them up. I mean that always works. You know when you're crying and then something makes you laugh and then you can't cry anymore. Isn't bleaching bad for your hair? Yes. Welcome in Mariatical. How are you? Bald era. Sana would love that. Everyone's been wanting to see me bald. That'd be so bad. I mean, depending on the person, it could make them laugh. I think I would appreciate that. Booba cosplays are a bit weird to me. I mean, if people want to do them, that's fine. I just don't want to. What do you think of Kokomi cosplay? I do like Kokomi. She has one of my favorite designs. I just don't know. I don't know. It's like, it is like quite expensive, right? So like I would have to really like the character. I don't actually play Kokomi. I guess I didn't play Hu Tao either. And I do have a Hu Tao cosplay. Kokomi would be top though. Like Kokomi, Wanderer, Nilu as well. But I'm not like super into it. I was considering a League of Legends character as well. Yunjin would be really hard. Her outfit is very like, she has a lot of clothes. you know some Genshin characters have less clothes, and then Yunjin has a lot of clothes. So I think it would end up being really expensive. That's the thing, because her dress is so like big, right? There's a lot of like pieces to it, and there's a lot of fabric involved. So I think Yunjin would maybe be kind of expensive. I do love Yunjin though. Miju would be a perfect Sucrose. No. No. Too shy for me. Miju Sinny. Who the heck is that? I'll be Timmy's dead pigeon. I'll be Timmy. Okay, down. We'll go to a convention together. Unless you want to do Venti. Yeah, I thought about Venti. Venti's a good one as well for like a gender bent cosplay, because like he's pretty feminine, right? But I think more than Venti, I want to do Wanderer. I like Wanderer's outfit more. You just have Asian black hair. You've never done anything to it other than combing. Yes, Asian hair is one of the hardest hairs to like bleach the color out of, and then like dye it. Like say you want to dye your hair pink. Asian hair is pretty hard to get the colors in. You do have to. I mean, ideally go to salon, and it's very expensive. But I've just been having fun dyeing my hair, so it's fine. And I get it done at the salon, so it's my hairdresser like does it safely, so my hair doesn't get fried off. Sinead. Okay, Sinead. You know those Irish names? They're never phonetic. Singer from the 90s, an Irish artist. She got a buzz cut. Oh, I don't think I go that far. Doing Madam Ping cosplay. Maybe when I'm older. Kaya cosplay. Yeah, I mean, obviously I have to do a Kaya cosplay eventually. They don't really sell Kaya cosplays on the cosplay sites I buy mine from. They don't have a Kaya one. If they ever add a Kaya one, I will do it though. Cause like, come on. I've been a Kaya main this whole time from the very start. I gotta do a Kaya cosplay. I don't care how it looks. I'm just gonna do it. Young Madam Ping. True. True. They did just reveal young Madam Ping. I think it's a bit soon for the cosplays to come out. You love Dory's design currently. Building her? Dory's cute. I'm not super into her outfit though. Demand a cosplay ASAP. I know. They didn't even add, remember they didn't have the Barbara one? And then they added it recently. And I'm like, oh, I could have gotten that one. But it was like, it took a long time to add it. Mijota 70 streaming Madam Ping cosplay. Okay, if I'm still streaming when I'm 70, I will do a Madam Ping cosplay. I mark my words. If I'm still streaming when I'm 70, I will do it. Think of all the cosplay doors that would open up once I'm an old woman. You haven't been keeping up. Understandable. Dory's outfit gives Gerudo vibes. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. She's like a child too. I don't really want to cosplay like. I mean, I guess like Wander is a child as well, but he's a boy, which is different. Like, boy, like as someone with like a feminine appearance, a boy would be easier to cosplay than like a grown man. But it's a bit different on that side. And I want to, like, I just feel like creepy cosplaying Dory. Genshin would be like Pac-Man by then. Yeah. What if Genshin is still happening? What if we're in like Conria? And then finally we could pull for Dane. We're like, oh my gosh, Dane's banner finally came. We're all like 70 years old. Someone needs to clip it. My promise. What if I retire from streaming by the time I'm 70? Oh, I guess I will. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't think he'll be too upset if I'm that old. I can understand the child thing. Yeah, it might be kind of weird. What cosplay Lomi? We still live. Yeah, it hasn't been that long. It's only been like 2 hours. I am still live. Welcome back. Did you win? Man, Saturdays are gonna suck when Miju retires. You'll be retired too, it's fine. We'll go play like shuffleboard or something. We live a long time now, you gotta retire at 90. True. My family, I have a lot of long living people in my family, especially being Japanese, right? I have a lot of family members who live till like 100. So maybe I'll be streaming for so long, you know? Yugui is Yaoyao's bunny. Ow! Yeah. I still want to cosplay a human character, but the bunny is cute. You lost Fortnite badly? Oh, I'm sorry. You did see a Dory cosplay at Comic-Con? Yeah, I'm sure there was. In the credits dedicated to all the ones who couldn't finish this journey. Rest in peace. All the people who died. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, sure, we'll do that. I'll do that. They'll be playing Quake in the retirement home. It will still be going. Quake, people are still playing Quake. Yeah, in what? Oh, you said 70, right? So like 20 years from now? In like 43? You want a Fortnite squad with friends? Ah, I'm glad. Your grandparents are in the late 80s and don't have any illnesses, Asian genes? Yeah, my grandpa's 88. And my great-grandma lived till she was 98, I believe. And my great-uncle lived till like 102. Me just streaming Just Dance at 90? Surely. Guess we gotta try not to get on that list. Yeah, everyone eat healthy. Make sure you're living healthily and then you'll still be around for my retirement stream. You're not retiring in 20 years? Yeah, it's 50 years. What do you mean not 20 years? When I'm 70, so 50 years. When you ask them, they're like working hard and eating rice. Wait, what? Like when you ask them how they live so long, is that what you mean? I don't think my grandpa says that. The secret to the long age? I've never asked my grandpa the secret to his long age. She'll be dancing in VR. She wouldn't have to actually move. She'd stream what she thinks. Wow. Imagine how advanced the VTubers will be. Oh my god, have you guys heard of like the AI VTubers? Like imagine, I bet in like 20 years they're gonna be like really realistic. What if I have to retire because the AI VTubers took over? And they're so realistic, and they're because they're AI, they're so much more entertaining than humans can ever be because they can just like spew out stuff, right? Imagine. And then they're just like better. Would you guys watch that? If they were so real, then like I feel like they could take over. Living healthy. Mew Evan hasn't drank nearly enough. Like water. You gotta drink water. Drink some more vodka. No. Do not condone. Wasn't there an AI streamer recently that went full on racist? Was it like a learning from a racist streamer? Because you have to teach the AI, right? But what did it learn? Might take a while before that happens. Probably faster than you think. They are already AI streamers. I don't think they're like super advanced yet, but they're doing good. AI scares me too sometimes. Yeah, there's a lot of like problems arising, right? That we never expected. Like, and no one has ever dealt with before, right? Because it's like the technology just moves forward faster than like the laws and stuff can keep up. It's crazy. It doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of the idiots and racist, sexist people, but like, why would you teach the AI through those people? You know, why don't you just have the AI watch like, I don't know, Pokimane for like 500 hours, and then you can learn from that. They just dump a lot of the internet. Okay. I feel like this should feed us something specific, you know? There's a Twitch channel that goes 24/7 at the moment. It's doing AI generated. So I've heard about that. The AI Seinfeld. The jokes aren't great, but it's like, it's getting there, right? Like the AI is not perfect yet, but like you can kind of see that it's like maybe with a bit more refinement, it will get there. AI art is dumb. It's like straight up theft. Yeah, there was. Yeah, that was like a huge topic like a few weeks ago. Maybe the creator of the AI? You think they're teaching it that? Who knows? But like if you made an AI properly, that wasn't like learning from sexist or racist stuff, then like, can you cancel an AI? It's not really the AI's fault, you know, it's whoever taught it that. If you're teaching an AI to be ghost and trash, maybe you shouldn't have an AI. Yeah, but like that means the person is already like it's not the AI is just like their intentions, right? So it's like it's just like a racist person existing in the world. You know the chat of the Seinfeld? I never watched non-AI Seinfeld, so I don't think I would really get it. At the moment, the funniest bits to me are when the characters glitch. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, yeah, it's cool to see like. It's more of like a prototype right now, right? Like it's not like perfect yet, but you can see that it's like the trajectory that it's on, right? Imagine in the future, all the TV we watch is like AI generated. That'd be wild. Yeah, it's weird to think about, but who knows how far it will come in our lifetime. We're all gonna die when we're 90, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the future generation will deal with that. I saw one where it's a guy sitting near a beach and then he turns into the death stare and answers chat comments. What? Oh no. Maybe you're an AI, you glitch sometimes. Understandable. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys talk to I'm gonna put my AI in the chat and I will surely respond, right? Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm back. That's a lot of emotes. I see them. AI just called me ugly. Oh no. I don't know where it learned that. Alpha. I did not teach it that. I will say. I've never called anyone ugly. Would an AI need to take toilet breaks? No, you're right. The AI would never need to take breaks. It could stream. It could stream 24/7 without breaks. Think about it. Think about it. The AIs could take over, and they would never have to be tired. They would never have like a bad day where they don't, where they don't feel like playing or they're like in a bad mood. It would just never happen. No more Malamar. Oh no. The AI that we get full. Oh yeah, and then like even if you had like say like you were like a 10K viewer stream and the chat is like shh, like the chat is just going crazy. The AI could read it all. Isn't that wild? They need to have breaks for updates, but like not that often. Imagine me such a fan that I'll get FOMO. I need to watch 24/7. No, they can't do that, Sacred. Because the AI wouldn't, or maybe you need to make yourself an AI so then you could watch 24/7. You could just replace yourself with a script that doesn't laugh at any jokes and I wouldn't know the difference. Nice. I guess that's true. That's true. What if I just like have a script that just like sends like random emotes? Would you guys be able to tell? I could write that. But if you're already an AI, okay. If you're an AI, how many fingers am I holding up? Got him. That's how you tell. That's the real Turing test. Yeah, I could just respond with Eggju to like every message of Zirconians and it wouldn't know. Error 5.13.3. Oh no. Oh no. You guys are all AIs. What if the AI is Eggju? That'd be funny. Imagine a VTuber model, but it's Eggju. I'll just like stretch out my face. By the way, the Eggju emote, my face is not that shape. I actually stretched it horizontally a little bit. Okay? Would like to clarify. I feel like not enough people might realize that I took the photo. Do you guys want to see the original Eggju photo? And then I had to make a square to make it into an emote, right? Eggju is the pinnacle of beauty. The beauty standards, Eggju. This is the original photo. The original photo. I mean, it is pretty egg-shaped to begin with. But I just stretched it out. This is more, you know what? This is more of an egg shape. Because eggs aren't square, right? Eggs are like oval. I think this is more of an egg shape than normal egg shape. That's a good point. You finally get to see the original. Oh, there's also the original Mijagan. That's what it looks like. You can see that there's actually snowmen under my eyes. When you look at the emote, it looks like I'm crying, but it's actually a snowman. It's actually just a snowman. Eggs aren't square. Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. Baiju when? It's not quite there yet. Or also, look, original Miget. Original Miget. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Snowman the tear. Yeah, the tear is a snowman. I'm sure some Japanese farmer has figured out how to grow square eggs. Probably. If they can make square watermelons, they can make square eggs. But imagine how hard it would be it would be so annoying to peel the egg when it's square. Oh, you want to see Beju? Where is that? I had blonde hair. Oh, I didn't wait. It's one of my favorites. I need to go find it. But I could find it easily based on my hair color. Remember being in a family reunion when you did that stream? Wait, which stream? I went too far back in my camera roll. Who peels eggs? just eat the shell. Come on. Where's blonde Miju? It was before this color, I think. Okay. This is blonde Miju. Oh, here. Volkage, Beju. Focus. I want to focus. What are you focusing on? Oh, there we go. Honestly, these are really good. It's really hard to see when it's so small. Like it's hard to tell which one is veg and which one is voltage. But the Bob Ross paint. Oh, the Me Get one. Oh, right. Totally forgot that was from that. Family reunion. Yeah. Bob Ross painting was a classic time. I should do another painting stream. Did I do? I think I did another painting stream. Cause I had a lot of painting stuff left over. I still do. All this pre-zirconian stream lore, the FOMO. Oh my god, we had a lot of like theme streams, right? Like let's see. So many lovely hair colors. Aw, thank you. I like to try things out. The camera is broken, time to build a whole new PC. Surely. Welcome back, Chikano. E-girl? Yeah, we're getting a trip down memory lane. E-girl Miju? It wasn't, apparently, according to Chikano, it's not quite E-girl, but you know, I tried my best. And then there was, yeah, Me Get. I did a bunch of cosplays. And, oh, okay, that's about it, though. That's about it. In terms of stuff, I haven't really, like, everything else is just cosplays. You'd paint your hair purple if I had better hair? Do you mean if I had better hair? Iju, true. Wasn't even around for Alt Miju? Were you not? When did I take this photo? April 2021. Oh, yeah, probably. I should just pass the. I'm wearing black today. Come on. I bought some new outfits though, so they're not here yet. I'll get around to it. Cosplay emotes coming soon? Cosplay emotes? Like what? You just missed it. Yeah, I think you followed in like May or something like that. You have 19 months. 19 months? What the heck? Oh my gosh, T-Bird. Made a little fly in here for the hours. I caught it twice, but when I opened my hands, I just... Oh, there's been a fly in your... Okay, in your house. Okay. When you open your hands, it just flies out. Just kill it! I'm sorry. Maybe you don't want to kill it. Only 6 days? It's okay. You're a newbie. That's why I'm giving you guys a trip down memory lane. You could be alt every day, you know? Nah. I did like the, I like the tech wear with the buckles and stuff. I bought a skirt that's kind of like that. It has like a buckle belt. I like that one. I tried that one, and I bought a few different outfits, like different kind of things, so I want to try them out. I also bought new sweatpants. I bought some Nike sweatpants that have like a cargo. I'll show you. I'm gonna roll over. They have like pockets on them. So I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. Oh wait, the pockets have buttons on them. Kind of nice. It's like there's like pockets on each side. So I'm gonna wear them for Just Dance stream tomorrow, and we'll see. Cause these are like actual sweatpants. Cause the pants I was wearing last time, I literally bought it for my Switch Sports costume, and so they're like, I bought them from like Shein, I think. So they're like really plasticky. Like it just feels like plastic, and then I wear them and I'm dancing and it's like sweaty, and then it's like it feels like plastic on my body. Of all the cosplays you've done, an emote, but like what would you use them for? You know? They've been unable to squish it. Like you can't, like morally, or you just can't do it. Like it's like getting away. Yeah, it has been a while, T-Bird. I thought I'd been following a lot longer than that. I mean, that's almost 2 years. That's a long time. Buy some acronym pieces, only $4,000 a jacket. Oh, well, you could just buy it for me. I'll wear it. Perfect gym pants. Yeah, they're really cute. I like them. And I got some pink ones. Or they're not even pink. They're actually like purple. I thought they were pink when I bought them, but whatever. And okay, Ricky. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. It's a fun time. You've been balling for 17 months? You must have been lurking most of them? I don't know. Perfect gym pants for Zumba dances. Zumba. I don't do Zumba. You know, Acronym and Nike have a collab line. I don't even know what Acronym is. I'm assuming it's some designer brand. Actually, I was on Nike store and all the cute ones were like Jordans. And they were like twice as expensive as everything else. And I was like, excuse me, Mr. Jordan, why are all yours so cute? And then the rest are not, you know? I mean, the rest of them are fine, but like, they just had like, you know, they just had the best ones, but they're always more expensive. It's because of Mr. Jordan. Am I weird that when I work out I prefer my legs to be more free, so I wear shorts? No. If you do like any sort of like activity, I feel like when I dance off stream, I always wear shorts because like, it's like it gets too hot. You just want like your legs to be out in the open so that it won't be as hot, right? But when you're dancing, it's kind of nice if you're really thin. Like I am, it's good to wear more baggy clothing because it looks better when you're dancing. It makes your moves seem more powerful, I guess. You wear shorts with liners when I work out. Oh yeah, the shorts with the liners are great. Cause like sometimes the shorts are baggy. You don't want people to like see up them. But yeah, those are good. I have some workout shorts as well, but I don't really go and work out. It's like Jordans always have the same shoe designs. I don't know much about Jordan shoes. I'm sorry. I didn't look at the shoe section of the Nike store. Can't wait for spring summer when I need to get new clothes. Dude, I just did a big clothing haul, so I think I'm good until I go to Japan at least. When I work on a 6-pack, I just wear normal streetwear. Yeah, as long as it's comfortable, you can wear anything. You feel more free and cool. Yeah. I'm really out of shape, so I just get really hot. So it's better to wear less. Welcome in, Will. How are you? Imagine moving in Oregon. Imagine. The only time, yeah, I'm assuming Chicano means a 6-pack of beer. But yeah, when I go to Pilates, you have to wear like tight-fitting clothing because they want to see like what you're doing with your body to make sure you're doing all the moves correctly. So it's always leggings, sports bra kind of thing. You're not petite, so you don't have problems. Yeah, you can dance and look cool. But like when you have like noodle legs, it just doesn't look right. So it's better to wear baggy pants. But not to say that you always need that. I've worn shorts to dance and stuff. It's fine. But like I just like the look, you know. Like every K-pop dance practice, they're always wearing sweatpants. Sometimes they wear their shorts, but like most of the time they're wearing sweatpants. You're doing okay. That's good to hear. I hope you're having a good weekend. Mosquito legs. Okay, not mosquito legs. That's too far. I would say, okay, actually my legs are getting pretty strong, I would say. So these days, I'm less noodly than I was before, which I think helps with dancing. Yeah, noodle arms like that. Oh my gosh. It's a great emote. I had a teacher, when he did a lot of boxing, had chicken legs because he burnt loads from cardio. Yeah, it can happen. And that's the case where you need sweatpants, so you can have like full leg movements. Term I've heard is chicken legs. Yeah, I guess so. I have really noodly arms though. I've been getting a lot stronger from doing Pilates. So I think that helps. Like when I would dance, my arms are like, you know, like just like there's not like precise movements because like there's not enough strength there to do it. But it's getting better, I think. I'm pretty noodle, but my right arm is like a tree trunk from your typing. Surely, Sacred. If that actually works, then that could be a really good workout regimen for the gamers. But you just have to like start typing with your left hand as well to even it out. Abju coming out from all the dancing. I don't think I will. I don't think I will have abs. I have a bit of a visible bicep now, but abs no. And welcome in Pancake. How are you? Noodle Jew, yeah. That's kind of. But noodles are good, you know. We all like noodles, right? But yeah, I'm getting strong. I've been going every week, so I think it's a good amount for me. You name me Jug Guns. You've heard of me Jug Gun, singular. But what about me Jug Guns? If I get really ripped, I'll make a Giga Chat emote. Trust me. Abs are hard. I think I think abs are hard to get. I think you could have the same amount of like ab muscles and arm muscles, but your abs, it's hard to show, right? Hard to like have it showing. Cause it's your arms, like even the slightest bit of muscle, you can see it. Pho and ramen noodles, yes. All noodles are good. We'll actually laugh so hard if it works out, and no evening out. It's a design choice. Nice. Belly, yeah, you have more fat on your belly, so it's hard to, you have to get rid of that to have the abs show. You do ab workouts every morning and afternoon? Dang, Maestro. Oh, well, I'm sure your six-pack is coming in no time. It's constantly out of stock. It's hard. It's like trying to get a PS5, you know? It's hard. You're just genetically ripped already. Genetically, like your genes are ripped. Very, very fancy. Yeah. I bought a bunch of new clothes, which are arriving. I have a couple shirts that I can wear for workout streams and stuff arriving in a couple weeks, and I bought a bunch of stuff from Yes Style, which comes from China, so I think it's gonna be a while. Who knows when that stuff will arrive. Getting a PS5 wasn't hard. I think now it's easy. Okay, we'll say getting abs is like, what's something that's really hard to buy? It really just depends on the time, you know? Like you could send like a graphics card, like 2 years ago, you know? You need to get back to working out. You've been slacking for so long. Yeah, it's hard to get into it. For me, what's helped is just signing up for the class, and then I have to go to the class, and I have to do the workouts because I'm being forced to. But that's that. I don't go to the gym or anything though. My apartment has a gym, and I don't go. Buying a girlfriend, a house, yeah, either one. One of those might be illegal. Find a 40-90 for retail. Okay, getting abs is like getting a 40-90 for real retail, or the Edmonton Oilers winning anything. Sure. Just yeah, pick a metaphor that's relatable for you, and whatever works out, you know. But yeah, it's I'm not trying to get abs. I'm not trying to be ripped or anything. I just want to be a bit stronger, a bit more you know. Most of the chat wouldn't get that. I don't know who else follows hockey. Buying C6 coaching. True. What about C6 Kaya? It's even harder. Getting like hard, getting promoted to elite Surinin. Huh? Getting abs is like Genshin Gamba. Well, I don't think that's quite the right comparison. Because it's not RNG. They're a hockey team, yeah. Talking about Edmonton Oilers. I know all the hockey teams. But I'm also Canadian. I don't watch a lot of hockey, but my family does. Oh my gosh, they watch so much hockey. The only reason they have cable at home is because of hockey. Because you can buy like the NHL subscription. Like they have a subscription service, but they want people to keep buying cable. So they have blackout dates. So you can't watch a Stanley Cup playoffs on the streaming service. So the streaming service sucks basically. So you have to watch it on cable. Cuz they have a streaming service, but they're attached to cable. And they don't want cable to go under, which is so stupid. I think they should just like switch completely over. Cuz the people who will watch the streaming service, I think they can just make their streaming service good and get more money from it, but who knows? Maybe, what do I know? How about them Canucks? I heard they're doing badly. Everyone likes the sport? That is not true. That is not true. I do not like a sport. There's no sport that I follow. I'm sorry. Cable is dying out. Most people use online streaming or video sites. Yeah, of course, of course. You think hockey is also embedded into our DNA? Yeah, like growing up in school and stuff. Like everyone would talk about like if, like for example, like I was in 7th grade, I think, when Vancouver made it into the Stanley Cup playoffs or the finals, and then like it was like a big deal. You don't like Switch Sports? Oh, true. If Switch Sports counts, then I do like Switch Sports. I do like Just Dance as well, you know? You find hockey all right? If I have to watch a sport, I would prefer to watch hockey. Because like soccer is slow, in my opinion. And I don't understand football at all. I think it's kind of weird. But yeah, if I had to watch one, I would watch hockey. Boxing is scary, man. I've only watched like the chess boxing, but that was scary. Esports count? I did watch the League of Legends World Championships, but I haven't been. I don't follow like a normal league, like the League of Legends. I don't watch. I mean, I think I would enjoy it watching it, but I just don't go to my way to watch it. You go for soccer, so you like that? I just don't really like watching it. What do you mean? They're still allowed to fight in hockey, if that's what you mean. They still fight. UFC and rugby is something else. Boxing is great to watch. It's kind of scary. I don't know. It's too violent. You ready for the Rihanna concert next Sunday? Like, a concert somewhere? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm assuming it has to be in one place. Actually, the recent episode of Running Man I watched had a bunch of Korean UFC fighters, which is kind of cool. They did a bunch of like games and stuff with the Korean, like a bunch of them were in the UFC, I believe, and they were kind of cool. And they also had what's his name, Manny Pacquiao, on a couple of weeks ago. They've been having a lot, and then this week, tomorrow, they're having a bunch of a bunch of martial artists again. So I guess they're like into it. Super Bowl. Oh, the Super Bowl. It's Rihanna perform. Wait, does Rihanna even have like new songs? I haven't heard a Rihanna song in so long. Is she like still like doing stuff? Like I don't know what she's on about. You weren't into boxing until you watched Hajime no Ippo. Oh yeah, that's the one you keep talking about, right? The halftime show, they'll also be playing that game with the pigskin ball thingy. Oh yeah, in between the concert. You mean Manny Pacquiao? Oh, yeah, whatever it is. They put it in Korean, so I actually don't know, but it could have been that. I think Super Bowl is like next weekend. Pacquiao. Okay, they were saying it in Korean. I'm sorry, they didn't pronounce his name correctly. So I wasn't exactly sure what his name was. But yeah, they had him on, and he was really, really fun. He was so cute. Yeah, he's Filipino, and he was saying that his kids really like watching the show. Pacquiao. Is that correct? They were not saying it like that at all, by the way. However it translates to Korean was nothing like that. Just the one from Black Panther. What from Black Panther? Sorry, what? But yeah, he was so cute. Like he was like so smiley and so happy the entire time. And he just had a great time on the show. Oh, she had a song in Black Panther. Is that what you mean? I legitimately had no idea. You're friends with so many Filipinos. It's always the guy at parties rooting against him. Oh, but he seems such a nice guy. He was having so much, like he was laughing so much on the show. Like he was just like, they were doing like this game where they wear like a shirt with like targets on them, and they put paint on their gloves, and they're like trying to hit them, right? And then he was like, they were playing the game, and he was just like laughing. He was laughing the entire time. It was so cute. Someone joked that she was gonna come on and sell makeup and underwear and leave. Yeah, I mean, she's a businesswoman, you know? She has a song in it, Wake Up, Meet You. I didn't know that. You saw a clip of him in a Korean show. It was a few months ago. He was on Running Man a few weeks ago. But he probably did the rounds. You know, if he was already in Korea, he probably did a bunch of shows. He did look like he was having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, it was nice. He's a nice guy. He's definitely a legend. He used to be a cool guy, but he made some hateful comments about gay people. Did he? Oh. Well, he seemed like a nice guy. Okay, I guess you can still be nice in general, but also homophobic. But I guess you're a bad person, but you could still be nice on the show, you know? That's too bad. I was unaware of that. I actually don't know anything about him except for him being on that show. And I don't think the topic came up, you know? The homophobia from him? Really? Wait, why does everyone know this boxer guy? I'd never heard of him before I watched him on Running Man. Well. Honestly though, like, I don't know. They don't talk about that stuff, but it's not very like accepted in a lot of East Asian countries. So at some point I probably just like don't want to know what they think about it, you know? I'd be kind of scared. He's into the Jesus stuff. So they said gay people are gonna die and burn. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, I take back what I said about him. He was fun on the show, but I will not pass any judgment on his character. I clearly did not know at the time when I said that. He's one of the most popular boxers. Oh. Okay, look, I didn't know these. I don't know any. I know like one famous soccer player, you know. I only know like if they're like household names, then I know them, you know, like Michael Jordan, you know? Or what's a popular football player? Like an American football player. Eli Manning. Tom Brady. Oh, I know Tom Brady. Okay, yeah, I've heard about him. Okay, I know two. Let's go. You're saying all this as a heterosexual. I don't think it matters what your sexuality is to, I think you can be any sexuality and think that homophobia is wrong. I don't think it matters at all. Yeah, I do know Tom Brady. But no, I think that's it. I think that's all I got. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't follow sports too much. I'm sorry. I do know Messi, yeah, and there was another one. There's another really famous soccer player. Ronaldo? No. There's another one. David Beckham. If you wanted to get into boxing, watch Ryan Garcia. He's the future of the sport. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I'm sorry. But I like the boxers that are on Running Man. They were really nice. I just don't want to watch it. David Beckham. That seems right. I think there's an H. Yeah. There we go. I was like, I think there's an H in there somewhere. Is he retired though? He's probably retired, right? Yeah, I guess we know a few soccer players. Works out. I know a lot more hockey players. And they're not even like, it's just more ingrained in you can't avoid it, you know? You're retired in like the early 2000s. Okay, so it has been a while. Some of the boxing and UFC pre-match interviews are funny as they roast each other. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Like the trash talking, that'd be fun to watch. And like wrestling is like all scripted, right? Oh, speaking of Miju lore, we're very familiar with a wrestler, Adam Cole, that's his name, because he raided me once on stream. And then everyone was like chanting his like catchphrase, and I was like, I had no idea who he was, but then I looked him up after, and he's like a WWE wrestler, which is cool. Alan Cole. Adam Cole. Early 2010s, but he was irrelevant for a while before moving on to USA. Wow, you know a lot about soccer. Is he famous? He is. Yeah, he's like a big WWE wrestler. Oh, right, you came from. Yeah, that's where you came from, Alpha. I totally forgot. I had completely forgotten about that. Jay Wong did too. True. Justin Wong, also a fighting game player, also rated me. And then also Brian Deckard, which I was very excited about. That was one person I actually knew. I was like, oh my god, it's Connor from Detroit Become Human. That was really exciting. Yeah. Oh my god, Alpha. How did we both forget about that? I think you came in at that time and then you didn't talk for a while and then you started talking in like a little bit later. And then I remember like I think you were like, oh, I'm into wrestling. And then I was like, oh no, yeah, you introduced yourself saying like oh, I'm into wrestling. And I was like, oh, I got rated by Adam Cole a little while ago. And you were like, yeah, I came from that raid. But it was like a few months ago, so I didn't realize that it was the case. The European, of course, I know a lot about soccer. Yeah. I mean, that's true. That's like my osmosis knowledge of hockey, you know? Rubbing shoulders with all these Twitch celebs, yeah. Well, it's just like such a random person, right? Like I had no idea that like if someone like raids you on Twitch, like you don't think like, oh, they must be a WWE wrestler, you know? Like you wouldn't think about that at all. Yeah. Other than The Rock, I know 0. Well, I know 1 other than The Rock because of that raid, which is really cool though. He was actually really, really nice. And he was also a Zelda fan, which is really cool. He was playing Skyward Sword at the time, and I was playing Skyward Sword. Squishy brain syndrome. Yeah. John Cena, Dave Bautista. Oh wait, those are WWE wrestlers? Okay, I know them then. There's no way. Yeah, Zelda. He's a big Zelda fan. I hope he cheers these up. I don't think he did. That'd be cool though. Imagine. I think he like won the WWE a few times or something. He played Breath of the Wild yesterday for the first time in months, still cracked. Oh my god, it's gonna be so hype again when we see like Breath of the Wild news. But I guess we have to wait. Jax is a wrestler. Yes, the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I guess that's true. That is true. It's like how The Rock is a movie star now too, right? That's why he's so ripped. When we see Breath of the Wild news. Or not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. you know, like the update to Breath of the Wild 5 years later, surely will come out. You know what I meant. I just misspoke. Chill. Yeah, it's well, the direct show was like 3 p.m. or something like that, right? That'd be exciting. So it was fun to like watch like a restream or something. The Scorpion King. Who? Remember the stream now too? You were playing Breath of the Wild. It's like an Ice Arrows only challenge. When I got raided? When I got raided, I was playing Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword HD. Hope Tears of the Kingdom is hecka spiders and dungeons. Oh god, I would actually cry. There's no way. They're not gonna bring spiders back, right? They got rid of them in Breath of the Wild for a reason. Welcome back, Red Miss. Oh my god, that'd be like the worst case scenario. I've already accepted the dungeons, okay? You guys know I'm a Breath of the Wild fan, but I'm not really like a Zelda fan in general. I don't like dungeons. I really don't like dungeons because I don't like puzzles. But then like, I've kind of already accepted that Tears of the Kingdom is gonna have dungeons because that was like the biggest complaint of Breath of the Wild. I think there's going to be dungeons of some sort. Maybe not as much as an older Zelda game, but definitely more than there was in Breath of the Wild. I just feel it in my heart, you know? It just seems like reasonable. So I've accepted that. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I do have a problem with it, but I accept it. Oh, Numa-san probably saw your fear of spiders and jammed back to the kingdom with them. Okay, the spiders in Skyward Sword suck. Oh my god, there's these giant spiders that just drop down out of nowhere. They're terrifying. I hate them. Especially because they like jump scare you. There's a lot of clips of me on Twitch screaming about the spiders in Skyward Sword. You don't like dungeons either? Understandable. No more shrine puzzles. There's gonna be more than shrine puzzles at this point. Aren't you really good at puzzles? Okay, so here's the thing. If it's like logic puzzles, like for example, when we're doing them in we're doing puzzles in Genshin as part of the event on Monday, and I was good at those. Like if it's like logic puzzles, like say like Portal. No, Zirconian, you should have watched the VOD from Monday stream. I just like destroyed some puzzles, and everyone was actually very shocked because I hate puzzles so bad. They thought I was bad at them, but I'm not bad at them. I just don't like them. And I don't like the ones that are like, okay, so the puzzles in Zelda Dungeon are not like logic puzzles, right? Like they're, a lot of times it's like you have to figure out what to do. I like puzzles where like, you know what you have to do, and it's like, you know, like kind of like a logic puzzle where you have to like say, slide the blocks around and got, you know, like, you know the ones where you have to slide the blocks and you have to figure out how to get the block out or something, like, you know, something like that, or like Sudoku or something like that, where it's like, you know, it's like logical, you know what you have to do, you just have to figure out how to do it. And like for a lot of times in Zelda Dungeons, it's more like a riddle, you know, it's more like a riddle. It's like, what do you have to do? A lot of times you don't understand what you have to do. Like there's a locked door and you don't know like what mechanism will open the door. You have to find it. I don't like that. And there's a bunch of rooms and you're like, I don't know which room to go in. I don't know what to do. The last time I remember Skyward Sword was a bird pooped on you. Can that happen? Like a loft, what are they called? Loftwing? In the backlog? Yeah, I got those. I got all those puzzles like first or second try. It was like once you have to like move parts of the painting around and then the person walks back and forth, you have to get them to the door. Puzzles like that, I'm good at them. I just don't really care that much to do them, you know? Like okay, it's basically any logic puzzle. I mean, it's literally my job, you know? Like coding is kind of just logic puzzles. Yeah, it's just something like Portal or something. I feel like I would be decently good at, but it's just like, do I want to? Not really. That's why I like to clarify. I don't hate puzzles because I'm bad at them. I just don't like them. It's not a skill issue, okay? Are you watching a Pokemon Go PvP tournament? Don't worry, I'm fully focused here, and one of the competitors has the same sneakers as my workout shoes. Wait, how does that work? They're walking around? PvP, what does that even mean? They're walking around, like outside? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what the tournament entails. They're sad. Is there battles? They're battling? There's battling in Pokemon Go? And they just catch them. How do you... I thought you just like... There's like a gym, right? I know what PvP means. I'm just asking what it means in the game. I don't know. At around 3:30 though, I gotta bounce to the mall, have fun at the mall. What are you gonna buy? You don't buy clothes at the mall. I have to wrap up around 4 anyways. I'm going to my mom's house. You can battle, there's even a ladder. For some reason I thought like when you go to the gym, maybe it changed since I played. I thought when you like go to the gym on the Pokemon Go, there's not a battle. I thought you just like win or lose depending on your Pokemon. I could have been wrong though. Maybe I just never did it. Biju puzzle stream coming soon. The 5,000 piece puzzle. I wouldn't be bad at... Okay, puzzles? Okay, I don't know if this is a hot take. I think this is a reasonable take. Puzzles aren't hard. Like, actual physical jigsaw puzzles, they're not hard. They're just tedious. Like, anyone can do them. Like, if you have a 5,000 piece puzzle, it's not inherently more difficult than a 100 piece puzzle. It's just a lot more time. It's just time consuming. But I think people just do it for relaxation. I don't think it's meant to be like a brain challenge. And Alisa, thank you so much for the 17 months. How are you? Thanks to Cutie Jack for this huge gifted sub. Aww, thank you, Cutie Jack. But how are you doing today, Alisa? Probably a hoodie of some sort. They got some CSM hoodies. Oh, Chainsaw Man? A duo stream with my mom? I don't think she would. She does watch my streams sometimes. It's complicated, but the game has changed a lot since it came out. Okay, so I just didn't miss it. I think it just wasn't existing in the game. You're making a salad last night with cutting onion and cut your thumb with a knife. Oh no. I hope it's okay. Great feeling seeing the blade stab into your thumb. Oh no, I hope it's healed up. I used to do a lot of Sudoku to the point where I do Sudoku in my head every time I close my eyes. Well, I guess you're working your brain, you know? Welcome in November, Rain. How are you? And I'm doing good. Alisa, thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, I've been in Sudoku in a long time, but I think I'll be decently okay at it. I'm still dumb and bad at math. I don't think there's math involved in Sudoku. Isn't it just counting to 9? Crosswords are fun too. No, crosswords aren't fun. Crosswords suck. I don't have any general knowledge. I'll be so bad at crosswords. Like the New York Times style crossword? How would you ever know the answers to those? I'm sorry. I'm really bad at like general knowledge stuff. Because you guys know I live under a rock. So I don't know anything. You guys saw that I could only name one football player, you know? The bad thing about crosswords, the popular ones are too USA. True, and they're all I'm like somewhat closer to the US, but like a lot of times it's like US, like we don't learn US history and stuff, so it's a bit it could be difficult as well. Well, the general knowledge and it's easier. Yeah, obviously, but I don't want to. Two? No, you said Tom Brady. I didn't know. I forgot. What is Canadian history? We learn about the fur trade back then. We learn about the dispute for Alaska with the U.S. We learn about our involvement in World War I, World War II, and we basically learn about like the founding of Canada. It used to be like East and West Canada, but now it's like something else. And then there's also like First Nations history, and we learn about like all the terrible things our government did to the First Nations. So we learn about that, and then what else? And there's like a couple like wars in Canada, but like they were very, very small. And we don't learn much American history. We learn some world history though. We learn a lot about like when like we were still like colonized by the British pretty much. We learn a lot about that, and then our separation from Britain. Stuff like that. Chess is fun to play. Well, I'm not a chess enjoyer, I'm sorry. I did enjoy Queen's Gambit. I enjoyed watching it, but I do not enjoy chess. I don't like any strategy games. I really don't like any strategy games. Now it's French and English Canada. I think we have a few more provinces than that, Chicano. Wait, not crosswords, the one where you circle the words on the letters. Word search. Alpha. Those are for babies. But if you have fun, you have fun. But yeah, it's crosswords are completely different. But yeah, it's word searches. Back in the day, we had a lot of those in school. Did you guys do a lot of word searches in school? I feel like we had that so much. For a sec, I thought Alpha was called Jordan Smart, and then just did a hard left turn. Word searches. Because like when you do like the New York Times crossword, you have like so much. You have like it's like really big brain, you know, the New York Times crossword. To me, BC is just North Washington with silly spelling and weird degrees of temp. Yeah, it's pretty similar, but I feel like there's some culture differences just from not being American. Like whenever I go to America, it's different. It's not quite the same, you know. I am cultured and smart. If I was a mod, I'd ban right now. Oh no, Alpha. Good thing none of y'all are mods. We'd have a civil war, and then the kids growing up in Canada. We'll have to learn about the Miju Games Twitch Civil War. As an American, Canadians are way more mature than us, for real. Yeah, the culture just not. Yeah, it's a bit different. Would that you could? Would that you could? What? That's not a sentence. But yeah, it's a. America's America, you know? I like it here. I like to stay here. And Gwen! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 20 months. How are you doing today? My bestie. 20 months is so long. Aw, everyone's excited to see her. Yeah, I don't know if it's a Canadian sentence. Thank you so much, Gwen. I appreciate it. I can't believe it's been that. Did you know Gwen? I could be wrong. I think Gwen was the first person to gift a sub to my channel. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I think it was. One of the earliest subs for sure. Or was it? It was something like that. You said mod and a wild Guinevere. She's here to keep the peace. Isa has a 2-year controller? No, I think gift a sub. Could be wrong. Or was it like a prime sub? I don't know. It was something. Gwen was the first to do something. But it was like 2 years ago. I cannot remember. Can't wait till mine isn't blue anymore. I think you have 3 more months. You had a good dinner and then you passed out for hours. Oh, you deserve the rest. What did you eat for dinner? Yeah, we were just talking about what were we talking about? We were talking about Canada. Were we talking about Canada? I cannot remember. The blue controller is so cute though. Yeah, it goes blue and then it goes purple. Mine is purple. See? Purple. Mine is purple because it's 2 years now. Chicken burgers and curly fries. Wow, that sounds delicious. I had a chicken burger last week and it was really good. The purple is so cute. Oh, you'll be there very soon. Purple is goated. Okay, you'll get there. You'll get there. Crossword puzzles in Canadian history. Oh yeah. Canadian history. I already gave you all the Canadian history. That was it. That was all of it. There's not that. Canada's not that old, you know. But it's we learn stuff here and there. I feel like we don't learn enough like world history. The only American history I know is from Hamilton. So who knows how accurate my history is. Like I learned about this American Revolution only from Hamilton. And then I learned about all the first presidents. I learned about all the first presidents and I did not know that they were alive at the same time. Until I watched Hamilton. I was like, oh, they were alive at the same time. Because they don't teach us in school. Can you teach us about Japanese history? Oh, Japanese history is terrible. I don't know that much, but like, I know that they did really, really awful things. You know, such as being on the wrong side of world wars. And also terrorizing every other country in Asia. Japan is terrible. I'm sorry. Japan is the worst history. You know way too much about history? Yeah, you gotta like seek it out on your own, you know? Because in school they don't teach you. The history of my area dates back over 1,000 years, but it's a long time. You learn that America tried to invade Canada in the 1800s. What'd they do? The only thing I remember learning from my history lessons were the Black Plague and Henry VIII. Can you tell us a fun fact about Henry VIII? They probably won't be fun, but like an interesting fact. War of 1812. They failed to take much of anything. 1812? Oh, I've heard about the War of 1812. Vaguely. I know that in Japan, the government just chilled and the rest of the country was rioting and stealing, so the samurais were born to protect people. Oh. Yeah, I don't know much about Japanese history because I didn't learn it. Obviously, they don't teach us that in Canada, and I did not go to school in Japan. So I know here and there. Oh my god, but one time, my grandpa was like, too bad we lost the war. And I was like, what do you mean? I mean, I think he just meant like, too bad, like a lot of people died? And I was like, what are you talking about, Grandpa? Japan was on the wrong side of the war, right? Like, very objectively wrong side of the war. And he was like, oh yeah, you're right. It was very, but he was like really young. He was like in elementary school when the war was happening. And I was like, oh, okay, Grandpa. Samurai was kind of classed as thugs. I would not doubt that. Fun fact, Dino Nuggies once roamed the earth. True. They're very mythologized, but samurai were not particularly noble or good. Probably a lot of things that were like seen as, where it's like very romanticized now. Probably were really like anything back then. Probably terrible. Most countries have really like terrible histories. To be fair, like most countries just like did horrible things in the past. There's lots of history fiction books that are wild. Oh no. They copied white people and thought it was okay to make an empire and colonize people. They saw Europeans do it for years. That's still their fault. Even if they copy white people, it's still their fault. He was a skilled lute player. Oh, Go Henry. Okay, maybe not Go Henry the VIII, but like, nice. I study a lot of Chinese and Korean history, and most modern history is about how bad the Japanese terrorized them. Exactly. And they never apologize, which is awful. Japan just did horrible things to China and Korea, like stuff I cannot say on this family-friendly stream, like really, really terrible things, and they still are. It's still not like the best like country relations, I think. The concept of Bushido, the warrior spirit, was mostly far-right propaganda from the early 1900s. Yeah, I mean, Japan even now is so conservative. I would not doubt that at all. Japan was closed off for outsiders for 200 years. The first European in Japan were the Dutch, who could trade. Nice. Go Dutch, people. They're still, I mean, I would argue that they're still closed off. The Portuguese were first, but they tried to convert them to Catholicism, so they were banned from Japan. Oh. Well, rip Portuguese. They haven't apologized to Korea for comfort women almost 100 years. Yeah, they have not apologized, which is awful. Even the details and the things that were done, it's extremely yeah, like the stuff they've done is not just like killing. Like it's a lot worse. And they have not apologized and probably still don't think it's wrong. Like honestly. It's really, Japan has a like, I don't know much about other countries' histories, and I'm sure like, I know that a lot of terrible things happen in a lot of other places as well, but Japan is really, really bad. Even by like country standards, you know? We should have world peace and focus on the stars. True. If only, if only. I think there's some places where probably shouldn't make peace with them though. And make Chikano a cyborg? Okay, you can be the test subject. What if Elon Musk called you up and was like, hey, I can make you a cyborg, but there's a 20% chance you'll die. Would you say yes? Or would you wait till it's better? They said that they would only offer a conditional apology if Korea didn't mention it and took down memorial. That's so terrible. Yeah, the Japanese government is not my favorite. I mean, I talk about this a lot, but like, I would live in Japan for like a brief period of time, but I wouldn't live there full time because it's just like, I don't know, it's just a lot more conservative over there. There's a lot of like, for me, it's just better to live here. Not to say you can't have a great life in Japan, but it's just like, I think my life is better here. Why can't we all get along? But some people are bad people. We shouldn't be getting along with them, in my opinion. Like, imagine if we just like were like, hey, oh, look, the Nazis are doing stuff. Let's just coexist with them and not fight them. Like, I don't know about that. You would say yes immediately, you're an early adopter? Well, good luck. You want Welsh independence from England? One day, one day. What about Wexit? Wexit. I want to go to Wales, Gwen. Can I come? It just seems really nice. We tried doing that before World War II. True. True. Lots of cool places to vacation. I think living there would change opinions on it. Yeah, I mean, as someone, I've never lived in Japan, of course, but all my family members, my mom has, and all my family members currently live there. So I kind of see like, um, I kind of see like what their lives are like. Not that they have terrible lives or anything, but I can, you know, I don't go there to like be like a tourist, right? So like I see a lot of like the cultural opinions, especially of older people, and just like the way the society is and working culture, how not progressive they are, and like so many things. So it is. I just don't. I think I prefer to live here, but I probably could live in Japan and live a good life as well. Exit. It's time, Gwen. Just wish bad people would stop being bad, but completely impossible. Yes. Yes, I agree. Boris independent. I forgot how to pronounce it. Draconian, I'm sorry. Independent from Denmark while we're at it. Okay, we'll just have independence everywhere. A lot of countries wanted independence from the British until relatively recently. Even the good people are bad? Sometimes, yes. Good people can do bad things as well. Of course you can, I'm expecting you one day, yay! Wait, what is that email supposed to be? Tone light. Wait, I think you're sending a different email that's not showing up in chat, because I'm seeing a black circle and a white square. That doesn't seem right. But yeah, I actually want to go to Wales. If you don't come to Paris, TwitchCon Paris, I'll just come to Wales. Don't worry. Cause I have a whole week. TwitchCon's only a weekend. I need to go somewhere during the week. You know? Where am I gonna go? I wanna go to Italy, and I wanna go to Greece. I wanna go to Greece as well. But like, I'm gonna force Sana to come to TwitchCon. So I'll go to Wales. Italy. Australia is planning to remove monarch from the currency and add native people. That'd be good. I feel like Canada should do that. Why do we have Queen Elizabeth on our money, you know? You keep being roped into British. You saw a commercial for pizza, now you want pizza. Don't talk about pizza! I've been craving pizza for weeks and I haven't had it. Go visit the beautiful city of Newport. What's Newport? It's two hands making a heart. Ah, that looks nice. That was the emote I'm seeing is like completely different. It's literally black circle and tone light emoji, like this one. Tone light. I don't know what to have for dinner tonight. What's everyone having? Whatever my mom is making, which is probably delicious. I'll send a picture in Discord as always. You still live? Yes, Red Miss. It's not unusual to be live for multiple hours. You keep acting surprised. It's only been 3 hours. You're reading a lot of history and most of it makes me very sad. Yeah, most history is not pleasant. There's some good things that humans have done, but there's also bad things. Many bad things. Canadian money doesn't feel like real money. I kind of like that though. I like the monopoly money feeling. I think the most monopoly money is... I can't remember if it's the euro or the pounds. One of them, I have both in my wallet, and one of them is so monopoly money, like, you know? I've been saying ancestors should be showcased on our plastic money. Yeah, I think that would be better too. But we'll see. The government doesn't have the best track record, you know? You haven't touched physical cash in a long time. Yeah, I don't use cash either. I mean, why not just use card for everything? Norwegian banknotes no longer have people on them. Canada, our coins have queen on one side and then like animals on the other side. Or like things that represent Canada, like caribou, the loon, polar. I don't know why we have a polar bear, but like I guess there's polar bears. And it's like, yeah, stuff like that. Bright colors and lots of plastic, perfect for a board game. But the plastic is nice because it's like really durable, right? Which I kind of like it. I feel like American money looks really boring. But it's also iconic, I guess. But the plastic ones are, because like American money like rips really easily. If they're the newest euro, they feel so much like plastic. Oh, it could be that, or it could be pounds. Yeah, maybe it's both. I don't know. I didn't check properly. I'll check my travel wallet in the future. Our coins have the king on one side and stuff on the other side. Yeah, ours is kind of the same. My ancestors raided countries and burnt villages for wealth. No other reason than they felt like it. China built a wall to stop it. Yeah. Yeah. Most people's ancestors did not do great things. I bought some $2 bills to the bank yesterday and telling the lady, like, why do these exist? $2 bills. Yeah. Two polar bears on the toonie. Yeah. The toonie's kind of cute though. And she said, Canadians have loonies and toonies. And I said, I know a Canadian. She's straight. You did not say that to the bank teller. Your ancestors also raided countries and burnt villages. Friendship. The queen is also on the quarter too. Isn't she on all of them? She's on the back, right? That's like the head side. Head side, tail side. No? You swear you did? Weird flex, yeah. My ancestors were terrible people. I should do a DNA test once, you know? I've been kind of curious, but I feel like it's either gonna be really boring or really surprising. You know? It's either gonna be like, oh, you're Japanese. And I'm like, well, I knew that. Or if there's like a weird amount of like, if there's a weird amount of Korean or Chinese or perhaps even something else, I will be surprised. More than like, if there's more than like 10%, I'd be a bit surprised. I think they're kind of expensive, no? I don't know if it's worth it. My ancestors did do something good. They bought 800 million people out of extreme poverty. Dang. That's a good flex. She's dead though, so I'm sure a lot of Commonwealth countries will slowly remove her. I don't really care either way. 100% Caucasian? Me? Can you imagine? Imagine the shock. That would actually be... There's no way. But if there's more than the trace amount of Caucasian, I'm gonna be like, someone needs to explain something. Like, someone needs to explain something if there's more than like 1%. Like, cause like 1% is like trace amounts, right? So like it could be like, it's not like confirmed. But like if there's more than that, I'm gonna be like, how? Like, where did it come from? That'd make you whiter than me. Yeah. I think I can already tell that that is not the case. Do a DNA test Caucasian. Can you imagine this whole time I was secretly white? I just look really Asian. But I guess we'll see. If I have more than 1% white, I'm gonna be shocked, okay? Like any amount of like European, I'd be like, where'd that come from, you know? But I don't think so. To be fair, one side of my family has been in, like, okay, it's kind of a weird thing. My grandma on my dad's side, immigrated from Japan, right? But my grandpa on my dad's side was born here. So there is a part of my family that has been in Canada for a while. But none of them are white. I've met most of them, none of them are white. So I think it's not. Like I have some white people in my family, but they're married in, you know? Like my uncle is white, but I don't have any blood relation to him. You're 25% Inuit. Ooh. You look human, but I'm a god. Okay, let me see the DNA results, Chikano. You could have a great-great-great-great-grandpa who is white. Maybe. That would be kind of... But that wouldn't show up very much on the test, I think. Dutch merchants in the family tree? Okay. Your friend is Lithuanian and the whole family is too, but there's a family rumor that her grandmother cheated and her dad might be half Turkish, and I'm so invested. I hope someone gets a DNA test. Oh, that would be some spicy DNA test results. It's like when you see those stories on Reddit where people, their family got a DNA test and then it like revealed that someone cheated. And then you're like, oh, that'd be terrible. You're 50% R&R. Ah, okay, sure, that sounds realistic. You're 75% First Nations and 25% Italian. Checks out. I bet if you do a test though, it's not gonna be exactly that, you know? Every person who's like exactly that is like, it's probably like, you know, like when you go like far enough back, it gets like, because people don't keep that accurate of a history, right? Have you heard of the Ainu people of Japan? Legends say a lot of them had red hair. That'd be wild. The Dutch merchants were directed at your Caucasian heritage, Miju, during the earlier mention of Japanese isolation. Oh! Oh, okay, I forgot about it already. I'm sorry. So, on my mom's side, there could have been some mingling with some Dutch merchants. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Could be. The tests are never exact and it scares me. I mean, I think they're fairly accurate. They're like first inhabitants of the Japanese islands, Hokkaido area. Legend says. But like nowadays, no Asian person has naturally red hair. It could be like a bit reddish, but it's not like red. You could be like 0.005 Australian. That would be too small to be accurate. I think that it has to be more than like 1% to be like confirmed, you know? That's the inaccuracy of the test. Because like that kind of stuff is like too small to even know. It wasn't like red, but you know, a tad red. Yeah, I could see that. Because some Asians have a lot of like red undertone in their hair. This is not my natural hair. This is like dyed black. Your homeboy's Filipino, his facial hair is red. Oh, that's kind of cool, yeah. Oh, welcome back, Ricky. You're gonna do omelet. What should I put in? Cheese, ham, just salt. What? Cheese and ham sounds delicious. I would go for that. That sounds really good. Even some like onion or green onion, I think would be pretty good as well. I think it's interesting when you can get them about illnesses you could develop. That would scare me. True, but it would be good to know because you could get tested, right? Like if you think it'd be better than not knowing in the case of like a preventative illness, like you know, something like that. But then like you also get those genes where it's like oh, you have the gene where the cilantro or coriander tastes like soap, you know? Like it's knowing stuff like that would be fun. Okay, see you later, Ricky. Enjoy your omelet. Remember when Demi Lovato did this DNA test and then she said she was 1% African? Oh my gosh, wasn't there? Wait, there was a politician. Oh yeah, there was a politician who was like, I'm First Nation, or like she said she's Native American, but then she did a test and it was like 0.1% or something. Like those, like that kind of stuff is not real. Like if it's that small, it's not real. My brother-in-law's nephew is like half Pakistani, but he has blonde and pale and that's blue eyes. Yeah, exactly. A lot of like you never know. Like genes, like I'm not an expert, but like genes are weird, man. Sometimes it could be like like you would never tell, you know. DNA tests in general shouldn't be trusted beyond 10%. Probably. His name is Odin, which is cool. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. You're still alive! Yay, Sacred! I'm glad you're alive. Is it a given that all blondes have blue eyes? I don't think so. I don't think that's true. Yeah, I actually don't know much about that. You can't say you identify with the race unless you actually experience being that race. Having a small percentage of DNA test is meaningless. Yeah. Like unless you actually have like experience with that culture and like being in that kind of family and living life as someone of that race, you can't do that. And which is also a different thing. Like some mixed race people are really white passing, and they're obviously gonna have different experiences. Not 100% the same as like a white person, but like, you know, it's all like perception, right? It's common though, blue eyes. I think so, yeah. We have hazel eyes, you want red eyes. I don't think you can naturally have red eyes. Chikano, just get some contacts. Have you considered just wearing contacts? It could be fun. Your eyes aren't that bad, right? You can get some contacts that have some prescription and then you can just wear them. Or keep your glasses. I can send you the site where I bought my contacts. I can't put contacts, that'd be terrifying. Oh, you have an eye thing as well? I mean, then you're never gonna have red eyes, I'm sorry. You'll just have to either get used to it or not have red eyes. Red frame glasses. I don't, yeah, sure, same thing. Red stickers on the lenses. Oh no. You did a DNA test and you're Central Asian and East Asian, kind of boring. Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be me, but you never know. It could be a surprise. I could have the surprise Dutch heritage, you know? You never had any contact with the Greenlandic part of my family or been to Greenland? Yeah. They just say, how do you pronounce that again, Draconian? I forgot. I need to do a DNA test. I know I'm 100% Han Chinese. But you could be surprised. You never know, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Because as far as I know, 100% Japanese. But it could be mixed in, you know? Faro. Okay, Faro. Or lenses with red eyes pasted on them. Like, glasses lenses, you mean, yeah. Just an entire eye pasted on it. That wouldn't be terrifying at all. That would look completely normal. But yeah, it's a... the DNA tests are interesting for sure. But honestly, like we spoke about with the history of Japan, whenever there's like unexpected like Korean or Chinese genes, it's probably not for a good reason. So I don't know. Do you want to know? I don't know. Weird for me, you're Kazakh and but no Chinese, but a small bit of Korean. China borders all of them, but you have no DNA. Huh. Yeah, I guess people move around though, I guess. The myth goes that Eric the Red founded the colony on Greenland and called it Greenland to entice settlers. Wow, great, Greenland. Changing it handle to Chicano the Red? Do it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Greenland, you guys ever play Plague Inc? It's always the hardest to get into Greenland. You can start it in Greenland, but they always close their borders like crazy. You're the DJ and like the rest of your red names? I almost considered changing my name color, but I really like the name color I have. I think I have the same color as Zirconian, the orange one. I think I have the orange one. And then I considered changing it, but I'm kind of attached to the orange. I don't know. Because I kind of want it to be like this color, which I don't have this color, but it's like close enough, you know? The reason Eric the Red went to Greenland because he was banished from Iceland for manslaughter. Oh no. Do you really want to be like him? I mean, depends what it was, I guess. It's not first degree murder, it is just manslaughter, you know? The Twitch notification promised me gaming. Where's the gaming? You want a refund? I said maybe gaming. I didn't say gaming. But what was I gonna say? We're gaming tomorrow. Hardcore gaming tomorrow. A lot of North Chinese people, Central Asian, Mongolian, and Turkic in history. That's why they are taller. They're taller? Where's my tall genes? Wait, Korean people are taller too. Why did Japanese people get like the short jeans, you know? Hardcore dancing? Yeah, hardcore dancing tomorrow. For sure. I'm looking forward to it. I kind of want to learn the wannabe dance on stream. But I don't know if that would be boring to like watch me learn it. Extreme level only. Oh no! There's a lot of Turkic people in China as well. Oh, okay, I didn't know this. We're learning a lot of history today. Probably all other was mixy. And Japan was like, nope, close. That's true. Japan is very easy to close though, because they are an island. Rip Japan, not being mixy. yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, I have a feeling I would be surprised if I was anything except 100% Japanese. I would actually be quite surprised because I know all my grandparents and as far as they know, we're all 100% Japanese, so would be surprised. I mean, I look really similar to my mom's side of the family. Follow me, just she educates the masses. Yeah, this is the educational stream. Japan has a definite bottleneck DNA difference from China, Korea, and yeah. I'll be a purebred Japanese person. Yeah, that'd be like that'd be such a waste of money to do a DNA test and it comes back 100% Japanese and you're like, oh, well that's exciting. Like, great, I learned so much. I just spent like 150 bucks for what, you know? That's why I haven't done it yet, because I just feel like it would be a really boring result. A lot of Korean people moved here from 1600 because Japan war, and then Soviet Union times they moved for work, as Korea was poor then. Oh, I see. Does DNA test go way back though? But Japan is closed way back. That's the thing. Unless it was some like mingling, you know, back, way back in the day. But I don't know. A lot of North Koreans moved to the Soviet Union to work. Oh, we're learning a lot of history. Yeah, honestly, like, my history is not very good. But I feel like the historical, I really enjoyed watching the Chernobyl show recently, so maybe I need to watch more history shows. That'd be exciting. I think in the past, I was listening to like a podcast about like the Cold War. I'm learning, all the history I'm learning is about the Soviet Union apparently. I don't know why. But yeah, it's the Faroe Islands has a shallow gene pool that there was a rare disease that killed a lot of young healthy men. It's really rare in the rest of the world. Shallow gene pool bad. I don't need to know that my great grandfather is German. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't really matter, would it? But I think it's just fun to do. It's interesting to talk about those people who live generations later. True. If the war was in a cold region, wouldn't they all be Cold Wars? I think it's called the Cold War because nothing happened. Like nothing like, they weren't like fighting, right? I think that's why it's called the Cold War. Could be wrong. I apparently did not learn much from listening to an entire podcast about this. It was a nuclear arms race. Why cold? One of my favorite parts of Asian history is the Chinese Pirate King. He led an army of Chinese pirates, Japanese Ronin, and other against the Dutch. Pirate King? Dang. By that logic, there was no Cold War in Florida. True. But you're funny, darn it. Yeah, that was so funny, Chikano. That's hilarious. Next time we have a civil war in Antarctica, it will be the Cold War. Or it'll be a colder war. They were frozen. I mean, it was probably pretty cold in the Soviet Union. At least in the north part. I don't know what the weather is like, but I'm sure it's cold. It's crazy. But yeah, you need to watch more historical shows. Maybe after he finishes making The Last of Us, Craig Mazin will do like apparently after he finished Chernobyl, he he like made Chernobyl, and then it was released, and it was so critically acclaimed. Everyone started sending him like a bunch of like disasters in the world. They're like, oh, what about this disaster? What about this disaster? What about this terrible thing that happened? Can you make a show about that? And then like apparently he had so many things in his inbox about that. Hot war, warm war, warm war. I mean that kind of rolls off the tongue, no? Warm war. I mean, hopefully we don't have any more wars. Let me sub to the History Channel real quick. Okay. Give us some facts, you know? I feel like documentaries aren't as exciting as like what Chernobyl was, which is like a dramatization. Because like if it's like a pure documentary, it can be kind of dry, right? Unless you're really interested in it. Sounds like a worm war. When the worms all fought. I mean, that could be fun. The History Channel is full of pseudo everything. It's hard to believe. I don't even watch the History Channel. I don't know what's on there. I think it's an American channel, no? I never had it. Enjoy history documentaries? I don't think I'll watch a yeah, I only want to watch Chernobyl, which is not like a documentary. The only weapon used gummy worms. Okay, let's have a worm war in chat. We'll all fight over which gummy worm. You know the gummy worms have two colors, right? Like they split into different colors, and there's many different permutations of which color. Which one is the best? Which one is the best? In my opinion, probably blue and red. Blue and red. I don't have a very strong opinion though. Chernobyl. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Chernobyl. But it also could be Chernobyl, like share. History Channel went downhill real fast when they discovered that ancient aliens and conspiracy theories sell more ad views than properly researched history. They do conspiracy theories? Oh no. White, orange. Okay, orange is good too. White? Is there white? I thought it was yellow. My favorite time was the Gokturk Empire. It was Turkish people empire that was from Japanese Sea, North China, Central Asia, and Russia to Armenia and modern Turkey. Oh. Red, blue. Yeah, red, blue. Yes, team red, blue. Who built these pyramids? Aliens. Oh no. I don't subscribe to like conspiracy theories too much. But it's kind of crazy. And welcome in, Shar. How are you? Your dad likes watching the ancient alien shows because it cracks them up. Oh no. I feel like it'd be entertaining for a little bit, you know? It was the largest empire till the Mongolian one. Ooh. My favorite documentary is called The Killing Fields, where the director actually has the people who committed the Indonesian genocide make their own movie about the memories to make them realize what they did and apologize. Wait, so they didn't think it was wrong until they made the movie? Really? Isn't the History Channel just like Pawn Stars and ancient artifacts? Oh no. Oh no. Who actually knows the true human story? That's the wild part. True. There's some things that are like confirmed, but like a lot of things are not. Your Wally survived the negative 47 wind chills last night. Oh gosh, Shar. Stay warm, stay warm. The director made them confront the truth. Oh god. That's so I would have assumed that they were just like forced into doing it and they like didn't want to. But that's crazy that they didn't think it was wrong. They keep changing dates? Yeah, maybe. I have no idea. Yeah, okay, I didn't know the History Channel was being like that now. But yeah, it's I guess I don't need to watch the History Channel then. I'll just watch something else. You can make people do some real bad stuff if you just dehumanize the others. True. There's a lot of bad things in history. Don't learn history from Wikipedia? Might be more accurate than History Channel at this point if what you guys are saying is true. What are the... I don't follow too many conspiracy theories. I know some people find them like really interesting. The Indonesian government made the people who committed the genocide heroes. Oh, yeah, it's bad. When I was a kid, America started in 1776, and now it started in 1977 with the release of Star Wars. Wow! So, America is Star Wars. That's wild. So, what's his name? What's his name? John Lucas? What's his first name? Is it John? Whatever, I'm gonna call him John. John Lucas created America. George Lucas? No, it's John. It's John. Chicano. History is just wrong. Listen to my theory. John Lucas created Star Wars, and he also created America. The funny thing is, like, that kind of stuff works though. Like, look at Mormonism. Like, maybe that's just like a conspiracy theory gone wild, you know? Just one guy. It's John Lucas now. Yeah, it's just John. George, John, kind of the same thing, whatever. You're more into Mandela effects, the conspiracy theories? I feel like Mandela effect is like... I mean, I feel like it's not a big deal as people make it out to be. Come to Miju is just chatting for a lesson in pseudo history. Yeah, I learned all about John Lucas. Didn't I give a history of Star Wars? Oh no, it was Lord of the Rings. I gave a recap of Lord of the Rings. It's crazy how its greatest achievement is still Star Wars, but Star Wars is so monumental. I don't think you can top it. John Lucas, Jim Henson. What's in her name? Yeah. Exactly. Kit Kat or Kit Kat? I don't know. Star Wars is the best as far as I'm concerned. It's real. Didn't they make a new Star Wars exhibit at Disneyland recently? Like really recently? That's cool. The Star Tours ride is so fun. I've been on that one. That one's really fun, but I think they made a second one. Which is exciting. Because Star Tours is so much fun. When it goes so bad, yeah, that'd be exciting. I think it might only be in California though. Yeah, it'd be very cool. I want to go and meet Kylo Ren. I don't think he'll say anything, but like, we can go. Oh my gosh! Wait, Gwen. If we go to Paris and we go to Disneyland Paris, we should meet Kylo Ren. We should take a picture with Kylo Ren. That'd be so good. Is he wearing Blackpink today? Yeah, it's in our area. How does one become an IRL Sith? You should ask them. You should go meet Darth Vader and you should ask him. He's probably not allowed to talk, but he'll be like, yeah, good job. You know? He'll like knight you with the lightsaber. What can Darth Vader do? Can he just nod? Maybe do like thumbs up? Salute? He can't speak, right? I need to open one in Orlando too. Ah, okay. Kylo Ren meetup. Yes, that'll be amazing, Gwen. We need to do that. Can I come to Disneyland? You have to come to Disneyland. What do you mean, Elisa? You have to come. You convinced in the conspiracy that T-Rex's arms may have been wings, similar to an ostrich? Either way, they seem kind of useless. Darth Vader talks a lot, doesn't he? At the park? At the park? Because I think some characters can't talk, like Mickey Mouse doesn't talk, and like all the mascot ones don't talk, but the Disney princesses talk. Miju and friends meet up at Disneyland. Oh, I would love that. We are talking about the Paris Disneyland though. I want to go to the California one again. I just don't have an excuse to go down there. You're singing Miju as Vader? He never took off his mask, right? We don't know who's under there. Actually, we do know who's under there. But like, we don't know. We don't know. It could be anyone. The prequels could be lies. You never know. He apparently has a pre-recorded dialogue. Oh, that would make sense. It would play through the mask. It's like, you ask him a question and he's like, well, what's a famous Darth Vader line? I'm your father. Okay, what if you're like, hi Darth Vader, I'm a big fan. He's like, I'm your father. And you're like, what? And he's like, I don't know what else he says, but he'll say like just random things that don't make sense. Darth Miju? That would be kind of cool. You can go to EVO in 2024 and win. Yeah, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna compete and I'm gonna win. An excuse to go to Paris and eat macaroons? You mean macarons? Are they both French? Because macaroons are the other one. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Is that a Darth Vader line? Darth Vader famously says, no! I mean, saying that, like, in conversation doesn't seem quite making sense, but it could work. Okay, yeah, the lack of faith one could be a good one. You could say that. Imagine he says, Slay, I'm your father. It's giving I'm your father work. Yeah, he could say that, you never know. Darth Vader, maybe like getting with the times, you know? You can ask him. I'm sure he can say all sorts of things. Might like K-pop. Imagine Darth Vader just like busts out like a BTS dance and you're like, oh my gosh, Darth Vader. I didn't know you were into K-pop. He's like, yeah, I'm such a stan. Honestly, I could see Kylo Ren being a K-pop fan. I could see it. I wonder what the guy in the suit is allowed to do. Yeah, I remember meeting Moana. And then it was so awkward. Like, they could only say certain things. And then they were like, she was like, oh, what are you doing today? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go on this ride. And then she was like, she kind of stopped and she was like, I haven't been on that adventure yet, but I would like to. And I was like, huh? Can you not talk about the rides? Like, it's kind of weird because she's like at Disneyland. I'm like, surely she's allowed to talk about the rides, right? Like, but like maybe, I guess because like she's supposed to be in her Moana universe, she doesn't know about the rides. But I'm like, but you're at Disneyland. I don't know. It was really awkward to speak to her. We can see Kylo Ren quit being a Sith. Well, he kind of did. Spoilers. Darth Vader doing Blackpink choreo? Oh, 100%. But rides haven't been invented yet in pre-colonial Hawaii. I guess so. Welcome in, nerdy anarchist. How are you? But when I met also on Anna, they were really chill. I think I've told this story before, but I went to meet them on Christmas morning and there was no line because it was Christmas morning. And I asked her to sign my phone. I had a frozen phone case at the time. And I asked her to sign it for me. And yeah, okay. See you later, Chicano. Enjoy. I hope you get a nice hoodie. Send a pic if you got one. But yeah, I asked her to sign my phone case. And then she was like, oh, can you take it out of the case? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. And then she was like, oh, sorry, I have icy hands. And I was like, oh yeah, I feel that. And then, but she was like talking to me normally. Like I was talking to her about like the rides and like what plans we have and stuff. And she was like, oh yeah, that's fine. She was being like normal. Cause like, I feel like they change their behavior a bit depending on who they're talking to. Like I was obviously like 17, 18 at the time. So she knew I wasn't like a small child. And I think she kind of spoke to me pretty normally. And it wasn't awkward talking to her. But Moana was like super weird. I was like, I don't like this. Because like when you're like when the person is a bit older, like they obviously know that you're not real. So it's like, what can you do? Ask Moana to sing How Far I'll Go. I don't think she's allowed to do that because it would be very obvious that she's not Ali. Hope they got a bonus for working on Christmas morning. I'm sure they got like double pay for vacation or whatever. Can't wait to get a Kylo Ren and Miju signature. Wait, does Kylo Ren give signatures? I'm so down. I guess if Elsa gives a signature, then so does Kylo Ren. Oh yeah, but when I was meeting Elsa and Anna, I was like, I only really cared about Elsa, right? Because Elsa's way cooler, obviously. But then when I gave it to Elsa to sign, and then she passed the phone case to Anna, and then Anna was like, oh, I don't have to sign it if you don't want me to. And then I was like, oh, No, you should sign it. And then I was like, I felt so bad because she was like, she probably gets like ignored by like a lot of the little kids, right? Who are just like, I like Elsa, and like they don't care about Anna. I was like, oh no. So Anna also signed my phone case. Doing it back was a good look, but you gotta sleep now. Okay, Sacred. I'm glad you had a good talk with your friend. I hope you can see them soon and have a good sleep. This is all making me think of the South Park episode where the terrorists take over the Pioneer Village and the villagers won't stop method acting. Oh no. Oh no. I never watched South Park. I don't think it would be my thing, but like I said, I've watched Book of Mormon, which is made by the people who made South Park, and it's a really good musical. They did a good job. They're like apparently really good at making musicals. Good, because you're not my fave. No, that'd be so mean to Anna. But I felt bad because I feel like she probably gets ignored all the time. But they probably switch, honestly. Like, I'm sure, like, the person who plays Elsa could also play Anna, depending on the day, and the person who plays Anna could also play Elsa. I'm sure Elsa and Olaf are the popular ones. Olaf was not there. But yeah, Elsa for sure. Like, because, like, when you think of, like, Frozen, like, Elsa is definitely, like, probably more popular, right? Olaf is the most popular one. I doubt it. I doubt it. I used to watch it a lot, but I tuned up at like season 10 or so. Wow, that's a long time. Is it still running? It's not, right? No Olaf? Yeah, I don't know. Olaf would have to be... Olaf wouldn't be able to speak because he's in like a mascot costume, right? So I have no idea. It's still going? Dang. Wait, is The Simpsons still going? Probably, right? It just like never ends. That's kind of wild to me. That just like goes on for that long. That's crazy. I don't really like those adult cartoons too much though. Like a lot of them are too like... A lot of them are a bit too like crude for me. I enjoyed Bob's Burgers, but I haven't watched more of it. 35 seasons. Oh my god. But it hasn't been good in a decade or more because you would run out of ideas. Come on. If you're doing 35 seasons, you're gonna run out. I need to watch Bob's Burgers. You love Archer? I don't know what Archer is. I keep thinking about the Arrow guy, but that's not correct. But Bob's Burgers is really good. At least the first few seasons I got. I watched. It's really funny. You might like Futurama since it's got a lot of science and programming jokes. Is it like really, really like gross though? Like sometimes they're too gross. Archer's another cartoon made by the same people as Bob's Burgers. It's wild. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, Bob's Burgers is good. Simpsons kind of became PG now. It's not crude. As in, it was more than PG before or less than PG before? I have not watched a lot of Simpsons. I had a teacher in high school who really liked The Simpsons, and we would watch it in class. But that's like that's about the most I've watched. I was never really into it. I know my brother watched a lot of like Family Guy and stuff like that, and he likes that, but I don't. I really don't like Family Guy. I just can't get into it. I'm sorry. And I watched like the first like 2 seasons of Rick and Morty. And it's like, there's moments where it's really, really good, and there's moments where it's like gross. I don't know. There's moments where I'm like, oh, this is too much. This is too over the top. It's too stupid, you know? But there's some parts that are really cool. So it really depends. SpongeBob needs to stop making seasons. But to be fair, it's different for a kids show. Right? It's not like people watch it from the start and continue watching it for like decades, right? The people who are watching it are cycling out, right? Like the new generation of kids watch the new SpongeBob, right? It's a bit different. Early Simpsons was just like Family Guy. Oh, I really haven't seen much. Yeah, it's more than PG. You're not a fan of crudeness? Yeah, I don't really find it like funny. Like I don't know. It's just not my. It's really not my style of humor. Like it's just like. It's just like it feels too like gratuitous, you know? I prefer, you know, not that. And it feels like it's like when it's too edgy for no reason. It's just like edgy, and you're like, oh, okay. There's like no point to it. 2001 SpongeBob was way funnier. I didn't watch a lot of SpongeBob growing up. I'm not gonna lie. I was not a SpongeBob watcher. You watch a newer season of SpongeBob and it's so weird, not like when I was a kid. Yeah, but when you watched it back then, you were a kid. You know? Like watching it now, you're not a kid anymore. I mean, I don't doubt that it's worse now. Because there's only so much new content you can make. But I think part of it has to do with like not being a kid anymore. You know? It's really hard to judge that as an adult. What I love about Archer is the writing and line delivery. It has a lot of repeating bits that are really hard to explain. It's just like odd lines and anachronistic references. Yeah, I don't know how to describe the humor of Bob's Burgers. I watched it like a really long time ago, so I don't really remember. But yeah, I think I prefer more like I don't really like. I prefer more like situational humor, like ironic humor. I prefer like when it's more like sarcastic than like just like, oh, it's funny because it's crude, you know? South Park is beyond crude. I can't watch it at all. Yeah. I guess everyone has a different tolerance, you know. I feel like my tolerance is pretty low. You might be nostalgic about the old episodes too. Yes, exactly. Nostalgia, and you were also a kid back then, so you're, you know, it's a difference. Bob's Burgers remind me of like dry humor. Yeah, I really like dry humor. I think that's what makes me laugh the most. I like dry humor. I like sometimes when it's like they kind of make it like awkward in like a funny way, you know? Where there's like an awkward silence or something. That kind of stuff cracks me up. You like sarcastic humor? You're shocked? Is that sarcastic? But yeah, those are good. But you don't like dad jokes. Dad jokes are not sarcastic. They're like the opposite. Come on. Archer has lots of that, but it's also quite crude at times. I think Bob's Burgers is a little bit crude, but it's not like, but it's not like too bad. I can't remember though. Don't take me at my word. It's been a long time. Oh, my headphones are dying. Oh no, it already died. They're awkward. It makes them funny. I don't think they're awkward. I have a really high tolerance for awkwardness though. I don't find myself feeling awkward often. And I have a really like I don't feel cringe very often, you know? You're the most sarcastic streamer I know? There's no way. There must be people more sarcastic than me. I'm not like overly sarcastic. Apparently King of the Hill is making a comeback. I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is. Just because cartoons are getting old doesn't mean they're not good anymore. Scooby-Doo and Tom and Jerry are good examples. Oh, I haven't watched that in ages. Welcome in, Satania. I have not tried to watch a recent Scooby-Doo episode. I'll take you at your word though. Cringe is hilarious. I agree. I think it's really funny. Yeah, I like stuff like that for sure. More than something silly. I don't feel awkward silences, but I found myself pausing shows when there's something awkward, cringe. Yeah, some people are a lot more susceptible to feeling like secondhand embarrassment or like awkwardness, but I don't feel that. I just laugh. Because for me, it takes a lot for me to feel awkward. Like in real life, like something awkward can happen, but I have a pretty high tolerance. And especially because I'm like, which is good for streaming. You know, I don't feel like shamed or like I don't feel like embarrassed or shameful. You know, even if I like say something weird or like you know, mess something up. People think I'm dumb because I say dumb things, but it's a bit. Yeah, sure, it's just a character. Velma was terrible. Oh yeah. I heard terrible things about Velma, but I think you're talking about the actual Scooby-Doo show. It's a matter of don't fix what's not broken. That's why it lasts decades. Yeah. And like new people watch it. You know, you're not supposed to continue. Like they're not you're not the target audience once you age out the demographic, right? Some shows age with the audience, but some shows don't. I'll say a dumb bit, and then a streamer will think I'm serious and think I'm a bit dim. Wait, so you're not? No, I watched some reviews and stuff about Velma, and it's like, oof, wow. Is it really that bad? I don't know, but I'm not gonna watch it and find out. I don't care enough. Yeah, I just didn't watch a lot of Scooby-Doo growing up, I would say. I was more of like a Disney Channel... I was more of a Disney Channel enjoyer, you know? Gonna head out tomorrow, see you in a Just Dance stream? Yeah, I have to head out soon anyway as well, but see you later, Mesh. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't think I say dumb things on purpose. Do I? I don't even know. I doubt it gets renewed. Yeah. I heard it's just like a bad show. Yeah, exactly. It was hated by both people on the left, like politically, and the people on the right politically for like opposite reasons. So I'm like, if you can get those people to agree on something, then that means it's true. Like, you know, if they both say that, if they both say it's bad, then it must be true. I feel like I say dumb stuff and then you egg you in response a lot. They're dynamic. Oh yeah, but I know you're being sarcastic. Some people I can't tell. The only time we band together is when Alex says dumb stuff, and then we're both like, huh? That's the only time we're on the same side. But yeah, I'm not gonna be watching Velma, but I will watch Black Panther when that comes around. And then what else? I'm still watching that K-drama, but I'm going through it slowly. I haven't gotten very far at all. So I will continue watching that. That's about it on my... that's about it for my watching stuff these days. I'm down to watch something, like, new. I don't know, but I have to figure it out. It's not already on Disney Plus? It is! I just haven't watched it. It came out on the 1st, but... that was only a few days ago. I just haven't gotten around to it. Oh yeah, and did I say it wasn't out? Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say I haven't watched it. I misspoke. But yeah, and then also, like, we talked about it on Discord, but like the Netflix changes where like you can't share a Netflix account with your family. So I'm not gonna have Netflix on that after that change comes out, because I use my mom's Netflix, obviously, and I'm not gonna pay for it on my own. I 100% agree with, like, I think they're making a mistake. Because, like, I really think that the people, I could be biased because this is my perspective, but, like, the people who are freeloading off their, like, parents or, like, someone else's account, those people are not gonna sign up and pay for themselves after they're not allowed to get a free Netflix account. You know? If you log in once a month on your mom's network, you can keep Netflix. I guess I could just watch it on my laptop, right? Because it would have to be a device that I bring to my mom's house. Is it per device? I don't even know. How can anyone not like Disney though? I don't think there's hardly any bad movies. I mean, maybe some people just don't like that kind of movie. I don't know. They have kind of everything though these days. They kind of own everything, you know? I can understand not liking like Marvel movies, because, you know, it's not for everyone. You also need to watch it, but currently just watching easy shows with background noise while I do work. So if you're using someone else's account, are you going to sign up for it on your own? Like, you're going to pay for it on your own? Or will you just watch something else, like YouTube or something? Because for me, it's like, there's nothing on Netflix where I'm like, wow, I need to pay $15 a month to have these shows on my access. Like, I don't feel that way. You can tolerate family members freeloading when it comes to strangers or friends. Like, come just buy, you can't afford. When it comes to strangers or friends, it's like, come just buy it. You can't afford $9.99. Wait, what? Is you're interested in Disney Plus because they prefer YouTube and Twitch to most movies in general? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. If you don't watch enough stuff, it's not worth. But for me, like I'm like a avid Marvel fan, so I get Disney Plus because I like Disney movies, I like Marvel movies, I like Star Wars. So it kind of works out for me. I think I'll just watch on Disney. I don't think Netflix will be worth it either after the change. Yeah, there's just really nothing on Netflix that's like, oh, it's so worth to watch it. There's only a couple of shows, like Squid Game, maybe season 2, Stranger Things. They haven't been putting out like amazing original content or anything that you can't find anywhere else. But yeah, you just watch something on Disney Plus instead. Just start watching like Disney kids shows, you know? But yeah, I'm not gonna continue getting Netflix. If I can still log on to my mom's house and then use it here, then I will. But if I can't, then I will not. I won't bother with it. But the only thing I want to watch is that, yeah, I'll watch Stranger Things when it comes out. But I don't need a Netflix account. I could just go to my mom's house and watch it or whatever. They canceled so many good shows too. Yeah. We never canceled a popular series. There's no way. You watch 5 movies on YouTube, 2 of them are free with ads. Yeah, fair enough. If you don't use it enough, then don't pay for it, absolutely. Don't pay for a service you're never gonna use. I used to be a huge movie buff, but you lost interest over the years. You're fine with content creators, YouTube, and just chatting streamers. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube as well. I prefer watching a lot of times I prefer watching YouTube over an actual show because it's like less investment. You can just watch here and there, and there's a lot of really good content on YouTube. And it's free. Like there's really good content on YouTube, so I think it's worth. And like sometimes if you want to have something in the background, a stream is perfect for that. So I don't watch a lot of Netflix. I do pay for Disney Plus because no one I know, my mom doesn't pay for it, so I pay for it myself. But I think it's cheaper than going to the movies anyway. And I like watching Disney movies and shows and stuff, so I do prefer that. But yeah, it's yeah, free 99 content is always worth it, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't watch Netflix. I watch Netflix so infrequently that I don't think I'll really miss it at all. But yeah, YouTube is so good. YouTube is there's like infinite content on YouTube, and there's like stuff about everything, and it's like, well, you can just watch it all there, you know? I'm not gonna miss Netflix when I lose it. I don't even bother logging onto Netflix to check. Yeah, there's rarely a time where I like really like, oh, I really need to watch Netflix now, you know? But yeah, I'm going to leave it here for today, I think. It's 4 o'clock. I gotta head to my mom's house. I will... Yeah. I'm gonna head to my mom's house. I'll send pictures of the food and my dog, of course. Yeah, let's do a raid. We have Cobb streaming here, doing a Breath of the Wild speed run. Okay. So let's raid them. Get a nice raid message there if you want to. I'm gonna just raid and run to my mom's house. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It was a fun time. Yeah, join the Discord if you're not in there already. And hi, bye, Knife. Take much care of you too, Elisa. Love you. Love you all. I will have a good time with my mom. I was gonna ask her something, right? Oh, I was gonna ask her which Mario character she knows. I will update you all in the chat, in the Discord, because I'm kind of curious how many Mario characters she knows. But yeah. Tomorrow, Just Dance stream, 12 p.m. Pacific. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be really exciting. Yeah, we're gonna do I might try to learn the wannabe dance, the Itzy dance on stream tomorrow. We'll see what I feel like doing. Hopefully my legs are not sore anymore, you know? But yeah, thank you all so much for watching today, and I'll see you all over in Cobb's stream. Gotta wish them good luck on their speed run. They're almost done, I think. So it's 104 shrines at 120. So yeah, wish them luck, and thank you guys so much for watching. Love you. Nice seeing you too, Gwen. She'll know Yoshi. Oh, I doubt she'll know Yoshi. But yeah, I'll keep you updated in the Discord. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.